on the ban for hate speech that I never said. Hate speech that I never said. Somebody discharged a flare gun inside a pub in Russia. 15 people died in the fire. Crazy.
Michael Hasky. What's up, Nay?
Michael, we're live on the show. What's up, Michael Hasky? How are you, buddy? Good to see ya. Good to see ya, man. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get this all lined up here, like we like to do. There we go. There we go.
Heavy Padilla.
Heavy P!
Good morning, Nay.
What's up? How's it going?
Michael Hasky. Doing good. Good to see you too.
Good to see you too, buddy. It's good to be here. We are talking about Jimmy Dore this morning. Oh boy, I've already been on Rumble speaking about it for over 10 minutes. And those of you who don't follow me on Rumble,
Heavy
you didn't
Padilla.
get to see that. So
doing great.
I'll give you a direct link to the Rumble. Maybe you guys can get over there and eventually, get on there so you catch the beginnings and the ends of the shows. Because they will begin and they will end on Rumble. But I have a total of 6 viewers right now. Thank you for the 6 of you for showing up. 2 on Rumble, or maybe 1 on Rumble. And 4 of you watching. 6 of you watching on the show. Hello to the 6 of you. Now we've got 8 or 7 people. Great. I have got some content for you this morning. That we can't talk about in the first minute or so. I gotta let a little bit of time go by, and then we'll start talking about Jimmy Dore and the fact that Jimmy Dore has been caught with a second account, boosting his own tweets, boosting his own narrative, and trying to drum up support among his followers for his narrative with a fake Twitter account that's not chained to him at all. There's no indication that it belongs to Jimmy Dore. And when you go and you read the tweets from that account, which is shitlib01, you can tell it's Jimmy Dore. You can tell that's how Jimmy Dore speaks. That's how he types. That's how he represents himself. It's totally Jimmy Dore. So it'll be really interesting to find out if Jimmy Dore, when he goes live today, if he discusses this. I wonder if he discussed it on yesterday's show. Because this was blowing up yesterday. I don't know. If anybody caught that or knows, I'd love to know if Jimmy has addressed this yet. I'm definitely going to address it on my show. Because you know what? Jimmy Dore, fuck you. All right? Fuck you, Jimmy. But we're going to get into that in a bit.
Michael Hasky. I'm watching you on Rumble also, and it still don't show comments.
Yeah, man. Have you accepted your Rumble authentication in your email, Michael Hasky? Did you go to the email and verify your account?
Michael Hasky. Let me check.
And anybody else who can't chat on Rumble, go check your emails, look for that Rumble email, and click the link so you can chat. Because that's what Hippie Chick said. She couldn't chat until she accepted or Cyber said he couldn't chat until he accepted the email in his, from Rumble. Matic is down. What? Why is Matic down? Oh, Matic's down at $1.20. What? Oh my God, I'm making so much money right now. The crypto market is exploding. So I hope you guys, you trusted me and you listened to me when I told you we were in a dip and it was time to buy. All of my purchases that I made are doing so well right now. And the only one that didn't is actually Luna. is the only one that I made, but I only put $100 on that one. I was just going to see if I could keep increasing it, but I got screwed on the Luna. Everything else, Matic, Cardano, Ethereum 1642, Bitcoin's at 21,335, and Harmony One is at 21.4, 2 cents, 1.4. These are exciting, exciting times, man, and it looks like the crypto market is stabilizing and climbing. So this is exactly what people are expecting it to do. I recommend you guys just follow crypto, get into it, understand it, learn it. You know, kind of like I learned how to live stream and podcast. You know, I was just thinking about that this morning. I'm like, it's a good thing I've been podcasting for so long, and I go to Rumble and I totally understand how to grab your URL and grab your stream key and put it into your encoding software and then get that set up. And you know, you get used to this kind of thing. Well, you guys that are ignoring crypto right now, you're going to be at a hell of a loss, a massive learning curve when the dollar fails and everybody's using crypto and you still don't know what the fuck it is. I told Nick Brown this, just get a little so you'll get used to using it, you understand it, you look at it every day, you know where it is, blah blah blah. And Nick Brown did it. He went and he got a little bit of crypto and he's got it on an app. I can lead you to the water, folks, but I can't shove your heads under it and drown you like you deserve to be. So, you know, you're either going to buy $5 worth of fucking crypto and look at it and learn about it, or you're just going to be sitting out on the curb when the whole goddamn economy crashes and you don't know how to deal with crypto. You have an opportunity now. Take it. All right? Take it. This is your opportunity. Man, Harmony is still 2 cents. Are you kidding me? You don't want to buy a coin for 2 cents? 2 pennies. Go find 2 pennies and rub them together. That could be a Harmony coin. It could be worth 15 cents. You know, take 2 cents and turn it into 15 cents. How does that work when you start multiplying it up? You're never going to know until you try. I understand you feel powerless, you're tired, you got other things to worry about. I'm telling you, man, I'm fucking warning you right now. I'm telling all of you. Heed my words, man. You're not going to want to miss out on this. You're not going to want to be sitting out if the economy crashes and the only thing that people will accept is crypto. And I don't know if that's going to happen, but it could happen. And you want to be prepared for it. I'm fucking prepared for it. I got plenty of money in crypto. All my money is sitting in crypto. You know? So, you guys are going to do what you want to do. I noticed there's not a single comment about crypto in the chat, and there's a bunch of you watching. It's cool, man. You guys do what you want to do. It's cool. Let me see if I got a Rumble rant. Nope, I don't have any rants on Rumble. Nothing. Okay, it's cool. You know, my chat generally doesn't want to chat with me, and I understand that Rumble is a problem. You guys come over to any of the other channels and chat with me. It's cool. We're going to get into this Jimmy Dore thing here in a minute. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, is it a good one. I'm going to pull up the Twitter feed so you guys can see it for yourselves.
Holly Horn. Good morning, Nay.
World War III. Yep. Yeah, we're in World War III. This is why I stay friends with people I disagree with. Now, shut the fuck up, shitlib. And I are arguing again about really Jimmy Dore, about the Jimmy Dore thing. But him and I are still buddies. I just retweeted him. He's talking to me. I'm talking to him still. And we're disagreeing on Jimmy Dore. But I'm going to tell you what I think about Jimmy Dore here in a few minutes. Especially once you see the tweet that he retweeted from Fioria Isabella. From the Convo We Make Stuff Up couch.
Holly Horn.
Okay.
I like
I'll
to
be right
call
back.
her Ferratella.
I'm sorry about that, everybody. I had to leave you. I'm sorry, but our lawn guy finished the sprinkler repair already, so that's awesome. I like to call her Fairy Tella. It's getting really good, isn't it? Ollie. You know, it's splitting us apart, and I don't like that. And I just hope Shut the Fuck Up Shit Living I don't get into another fight over this shit. But I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, man. And the first thing I'm gonna do before we start talking about Jimmy Dore is I'm gonna totally show you. I've got many accounts, man. I've got at Nays Garden, I've got at Truthier News, I've got at Nays_Garden, I've got at Nays Garden Show, and I've got Garden Nays. Those are all of my active accounts. And there's also Crypto Cult 420 or Crypto Culture 420, which I am not using right now. But you guys know that's me as well. And I've never tried to hide my identity when
Holly Horn.
I've got receipts.
You have receipts.
Yeah, I've got receipts. I've never tried to hide my identity. Sure, I try to boost my own posts on Twitter, but it's because I don't have any followers, and so I don't get any views. Yeah, you know, so yeah, guilty as charged. Sure. Narcissistic? No. Desperate? Yeah. Absolutely. Me? Desperate? Yes. Desperate to try to get people to hear me. Now, what's the difference between me, little guy doing this in the freaking corner of his mom's freaking house, you know, and Jimmy Dore, Mr. Million subscribers on YouTube, and I don't know how many followers he has on Twitter. He never has a problem with his misinformation that he puts out there. YouTube lets him do whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants. He can curse as much as he wants, and he never gets penalized for anything on YouTube, right? Now that guy who has everything going for him decides to make a fake account, and you know, it's one thing you're going to make an account because
put a shirt on. Okay, pal, I'd like to keep my breakfast down.
Hey, dude, you know what? This is for you. All right, how about that? You want some of this, pal? How about some of that? You want some of this? How about some of that, pal? Hey, look at this. Hey, you want some of this? Hey, is that why you're here? Hey, look at this. There you go. Since you love it so much, you had to make a comment about it. What, palsy? Get over it.
John McSmith. What a fatty he is.
Oh, yeah, I'm so fat. Yeah. You tell that to me when 4 years ago when I weighed 235 pounds, dude. I'm 187 now, you motherfucker. I don't feel like I'm fat anymore. Anyhow, so imagine, you know, Jimmy Dore having all of this attention and me having none. And then him stooping to doing something.
John McSmith. Get a haircut, loser.
Dude, how about I just block you from my live stream? How about that? Yeah, fuck off. We're doing stuff over here. In fact, we're going to be getting high in a second. Imagine me, you know, with no followers, with no support, you know, stooping to make more accounts just so I can be heard. And then compare that to Jimmy Dore, who has all of the attention and all of the followers and all of the narrative that he wants and all of the reach that you could possibly want on social media. He's got it all. Everybody knows him. Not only does he stoop to where I was at making another account. No. He goes way beneath that. He makes a fake account, and then he starts trying to get his own followers to think that he's some other guy that's supporting him. I've never done that shit before. I would never misrepresent my identity to you guys. And that in itself is pretty fucking shitty. It's pretty bad, but it gets so much worse. So let's do a bong hit and then we're going to get into that, okay? I would love to hear from more of you in the chat, whether it's supporting me or you disagree with me or you just have something to say. I'd love to hear from you in the chat. Like, hey, look, there's Michael Haskey. Hey, Skeeterby. Michael Haskey's here, everybody. So it did work for you. Michael Haskey, what did you have to go to your email?
Retweeting anti-Semitic posts from Fioria, Isabella. Skeeterby. Here. Skeeterby. Michael Haskey, Mr. Skeeterby.
Michael Haskey. Yep.
You just had to go to your email and accept the email. Okay. Anybody who can't type in Rumble, Go check your email. You know, search for the R's, find the Rumble email, and then just go click the link on it, and you'll be able to type in that Rumble chat. Please, come on over to Rumble, guys. I don't feel any seeds in here.
Holly Horn. I like your hair, BTW.
Thank you, Holly. Oh, thank you. I hope you find me attractive, too. You know, I'm just saying, because when somebody comes in and calls me fat and ugly and whatever, and you guys are silent, none of you guys defend me or anything, it kind of hurts my feelings. You guys aren't even going to stick up for me. Hey, man, I'll tell you how I feel. I'm fucking telling you how I feel. All right? You guys are just silent in the chat, man. You won't defend me. You won't say anything. You know, if Billy was here, he would have ripped that dude apart. If Cyber was here, he would have shredded that dude too. That's a true friend, you know, that'll stick up for you. You guys are just audience members, I guess. You know, you guys don't really want to... I mean, at least Holly said something nice. Thank you, Holly. The rest of you, silence. It's crazy. Let that sink in for a little bit, you know? If there's one thing I've always done on social media, it's go after the people that attack the people that I love. You know? I always do. I won't pull punches, and I don't sit around fucking
Holly
with my thumb
Horn.
up my ass. I'll fucking type some shit.
Thank you, Nay. I do what I can.
Well, Holly, you just spoke for my entire audience, you know, and it had to fall on your shoulders, unfortunately. You're the only one that chose to do it, but I do appreciate you so much. Thank you. And coming from a woman, I really appreciate that too. Thank you. It's nice. You know, the guy says I'm ugly. Oh, are you a judge of men's looks? Yeah, I'll take the woman's opinion over the man's, you know. My girlfriend says I'm beautiful. She loves me. She just texted me she loved me this morning. So, and she loves the way I look. And that's really all that matters, isn't it? Okay, so anyway, I've set this up in telling you guys that sure, I've made plenty of accounts, but I've never made a fake account on Twitter. I don't own a fake account on Twitter. You guys know all of my accounts on Twitter, and you ignore all of them. But that aside, Jimmy Dore made an account, okay, and there's no telling how many he's got, but he's definitely got one fake account. And then he started retweeting himself, or he started, you know, trying to drum up support and write these posts in favor of his other posts from his other account. And then he decided to take that account and start retweeting shit. You know, retweeting shit from other accounts that maybe Jimmy Dore wouldn't retweet from the Jimmy Dore account, because, you know, then his audience might find out what he's really about. You know, and anytime somebody is called Jimmy Dore anti-Semitic...
Stephen Culbertson. Maybe he's trying to be like you.
I don't understand. How so? He's trying to be like me, how? I have a feeling I know where this one's going to go, Stephen Culbertson. But, you know, open your fat mouth and tell me what you fucking are trying to say. What do you mean Jimmy Dore's trying to be like me?
Holly Horn. Yes, how?
Yeah, how? How's he trying to be like me? It's a stupid comment. Doesn't even fucking make sense. So if you're just being a douchebag, I'm just going to block you. You got anything to say?
Stephen Culbertson. Experimental.
Dude, I don't understand what you're trying to say, bro. You're not making any sense. You know, you're just saying words that have nothing to do, that have no meaning. Yeah, if you can try to make that make sense, let me know. All right. So, you know, if you're gonna get on social media and you're gonna have a fake account, and then you're gonna start retweeting shit that you wouldn't retweet under your real name, that says a lot about how subversive and sneaky and untrustworthy you are. Right? Oh, you don't want to stand behind your own retweets, Jimmy? So you make a fake account and retweet Fioria Isabella's hate speech? Huh. You guys want to see it? So I ain't making this shit up. Who is an anti-Semite? Shut the fuck up, Shitlib is asking who's an anti-Semite. He should come tune into my show and he'll find out. We're about to find out right now.
Holly Horn. Yeah, let's see.
All right, let me find this retweet.
Stephen Culbertson. More than one option of opinion from diff angles.
Yeah, Steven, I don't know, dude. You're not making any sense. I thought you were just trying to be a douchebag. But now I just realized you don't even know what you're talking about. That's all it is. I got you. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, cool. You're not making any sense. So, none of your statements are chainable. Okay? They're all misrepresentations of whatever it is the fuck you're trying to say. All right, let me see. If I go to my page, maybe I'll find these tweets here. Tweet was deleted by the tweet author. Are you kidding me? Dude, he deleted the fucking tweet. I should have taken a screenshot. Jimmy Dore deleted the tweet. Holy shit, he's so busted. He's just going, I bet you, oh my God, I can't believe this. Oh, no. Here it is. I found it. I got it. I don't know what the fuck got deleted. I found it. Here it is.
Holly
I found
Horn.
it. I'm so glad I found this.
Oh man.
No.
Screenshots.
No. I got this. I'm going to take a screenshot right now. I got this one. Here it is. Look. Oh, that's the wrong screen. Hold on. Look at this. Right here. Okay. What this says, this is a tweet from Fioria Isabella, and this is Fiorella Isabella. This is from October 25th. So she literally just put this up, right? Hollywood and their liberal media aren't mad at Ye for actual anti-Semitism. Okay, so let's stop right there. And yes, they are. So she's a fucking liar. And now Jimmy Dore in his retweet of this is a fucking liar too. I mean, that's just the first sentence, and it's already provably factually incorrect. That's exactly what Hollywood and the liberal media are mad at Ye for. His anti-Semitism, his anti-Semitic comments. Fioria, you've got a distorted sense of reality. And Jimmy Dore, on your fake account, libtard01 with your Bernie Sanders fucking face, you seem to have a distorted sense of reality as well. You're not getting it. And everyone should see Jimmy Dore when he's in his attic, so to speak, when he's in his little psychosis. This is what he really thinks. This is what Jimmy really thinks. This is his alter ego. And this is what he fucking really believes. So he speaks about, my mom got such a kick out of this. She's like, he's talking about himself in the third person. I'm like, yeah, Mom, he is. Jimmy Dore says from his fake account, wow, Jimmy Dore's haters are getting so lazy they don't even bother to deceptively edit a video. You know, this was something else. That wasn't a response to that.
Stephen Culbertson. Is he promoting hate speech?
Absolutely, he's promoting hate speech. Absolutely. It's anti-Semitic hate speech. I mean, the very first sentence is hate speech. It's a misrepresentation of the truth to put Jews down. You know, and that's exactly what she's doing. That's exactly what Fioria Isabella is doing in that tweet, and that Jimmy Dore, through his fake account, is promoting as well. So they both agree. And if you keep going here, it says they have no problem supporting Ukrainian Nazis. Well, that's true. Okay, so that statement is correct. That's absolutely true. They are. They are. But let's go to the next statement. They're mad that he said some harsh, long-known truths. Okay, that's bullshit. No one runs Hollywood. No one actually runs Hollywood. Hollywood consists of how many movie studios? How many recording studios? How many different companies? What, you think they're all owned by one person?
Mr. Derp. Oy vey. Oy gewalt. No. Why do they persecute us this way?
I'm persecuting your fucking dumbass right now, motherfucker. Welcome to my block list. You dumb fucking cunt. And I like how she keeps exposing, she keeps referring to Jews as they and them, you know, how they run it, that one of their own just exposed us. Really? Kanye West is Jewish? It doesn't even make sense. One of their own? You just said Hollywood and their liberal media are mad at Ye because he exposed them, and then you called him one of their own. It's fucking hilarious. Here's another question. What exactly did Kanye expose, Fioria? What did he expose? Did he expose something? Some kind of a fact? What? That there was a corrupt Jewish guy that was raping women so that he could get them, so he could, manipulate them because they wanted parts in his fucking movies? Oh, that one Jewish guy? Okay, yeah. Is that the guy that runs all of Hollywood? No, it's not. Did that guy get caught? Yes. Is he in jail? Yes, he is. So get the fuck over it, Fioria and Jimmy.
Holly Horn.
You know, they deal with crime there,
He
too.
has issues. It's sad.
You know...
Stephen Culbertson. Is anti-Semitism hate against the hard-working middle class?
What, you don't think that there's middle-class Jews, dude? You're a fucking idiot. Listen, Stephen, you're just an idiot. I'm going to block you. All right, you're not trying to ask actual questions. You're just showing me that you're a fucking Nazi cunt motherfucker. That's all you're doing. So fuck you. If I could spit on you, I would. Fuck off. I knew it was just going to be a matter of time before I ended up blocking that little cunt, you know? Did you hear me say it? I was like, oh, I fucking think I know where this one's going. Right? Isn't that funny? I could pick you motherfuckers out. I got laser eyes. See you motherfuckers from a mile away. The only reason I let you fucking dig your own grave was because I wanted you to, one day left, it says. One day left on that fucking block.
Holly Horn. Cheers, nay. Drinking second cup
Oh, I'm
now.
still on my first. Thank you, Holly. Well, Holly, it's so nice to have you with me through all of this. Because you and I have the same journey through podcasting and social media. And I see you everywhere I go. And I'm just so glad that you and I agree on this. And you know what, Holly? If you were the only person out of all my audience that agreed with me on this with Jimmy Dore, I'd be happy. And the rest of my audience can go fuck off. You know, they don't want to say anything. They don't want to support me in the chat. You know, one little cunt fucking opens up his mouth and he's not even making fucking sense. Turns out he's a fucking anti-Semite. You know? He doesn't think there's middle-class Jews. What, really? There's homeless Jews, motherfucker. Are you a fucking moron? God. Think just being Jewish religion makes you fucking impervious to losing everything? My father had to claim bankruptcy in the 70s, you fucking dumbass. God, people are so stupid. They say the dumbest shit, and you realize that shit like Fioria Isabella says and shit that Jimmy Dore retweets, it's the same garbage that you hear over and over. Oh, the Jews run Hollywood. Well, get the fuck over it then. Don't watch a goddamn movie if you don't like it. You know, how about that? Go fuck off. You know? Oh, all the blacks are rapping all the rap songs. Oh, wow. Oh, all the Irish people are doing all the river dancing. How dare they? How dare they do what they love to do? Fuck you. I'm ready for a fucking bong rip. $21,324 Bitcoin. What? Psst, can't touch this shit. None of this is touchable. You guys better fucking clue in, man. I'm telling you, the lack of support I'm getting on this show today is pathetic. You guys won't chat. You guys won't say anything, man. You fucking disgust me. Everybody except for Michael Haskey and Holly, basically.
Peter B. Nate, you kicked guy out to fat. I was taping a wall. LOL.
Taping. Nate, you kick guy out too fast. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. No. I got nothing for that guy, bro. I got nothing to say to that guy. This is not a debate. You know, that's an anti-Semitic trope that the Jews run Hollywood. Fioria Isabella put it out there. Jimmy Dore retweeted it. He's a fucking anti-Semite. And there's no fucking taking it back. There's no apologizing for that shit. He did it from a subvert account so that he thought he could get away with it. You don't get to apologize for something you did subversively. Fuck you. You know? You know, it's funny. We do a whole show about LGBTQ rights. You guys are silent. We do a whole thing that's about anti-Semitism. You guys are fucking silent. Wait till this shit happens to y'all. All right? You guys, you're going to want to wish that you had a voice today when you actually were able to say something. You're going to wish that you'd opened up your mouth. But wait till they come knocking down your door. You know? Everybody's fine. You know, everybody's okay with whatever the fuck is going on as long as it's not happening to you. Is that Cyber Reload? I thought I heard something. Did I hear something? I thought I heard some stirring in Denmark. Maybe not. Just hearing things like I was yesterday. Anyway, because I'm ready to smoke, man. I want my smoking buddy here, but he's not around, so. Probably played games all night.
Holly Horn. Father Niedermeyer.
I don't know who Father Niedermeyer is. So I don't get the reference, Holly. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Rumble's down to 1 viewer. Yeah, they love anti-Semitism on Rumble. You know, you can't talk about anti-Semitism on Rumble or they get all Rumble hurt.
Les Peter Guitar Jam.
Oh.
Well, if you turned my volume up, why I would hear me.
I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot. I have it down. Thanks, buddy. Did I get a moo from you? Did I get a moo? And did I miss it? No moo? Okay. Well, I got the volume up, but I'm still not hearing you. Is your mic on, Cyber? I will laugh if your mic has been off and muted this whole time, and you're like being all... It was you! It was you!
GM.
Oh my God.
I'll accept my apology. I love it. What a great way to start the morning. I love it. Hey, Bad Blue Jaws, what's up, buddy? Good morning. You ready to smoke?
Good morning, bro.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm packing.
Okay, let me know. Because I'm ready. Bong in hand. Lighter is at the ready. Got my lighter at the ready. Gonna fire at will.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is... No, I don't say that anymore. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, everybody in the chat. Holly.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, everybody.
Michael Haskey and Bad Blue Jaws. The only people who are talking to me. All right, cheers, all you guys.
Mr. Blue 313 Setsfin. Cheers.
So Elio, he said the whole goddamn plastic PVC pipe to the sprinkler system was cracked in half. It was just pouring water out.
Oh, damn.
Not gonna be we're not gonna be having such a high water bill anymore, that's for sure.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, I would imagine that's a fucking lot of water who have poured out there.
Yeah, man, gallons and gallons and gallons.
Yeah.
All right, Mom, have fun. I love you. All right. Bye-bye. So on one other comment I want to make about Fioria's tweet here, is I think it's important. Because not only did Jimmy Dore retweet it from his fake account because he's too much of a fucking spineless pussy to put out his
Holly
anti-Semitism rhetoric
it's Nemo.
under his Jimmy Dore account,
Holly Horn.
you know?
Here.
Because, you know, Jews might find out how he really feels about them. The fact that this motherfucker got 2,225 likes. Jews run Hollywood. You know, 616. Why aren't there more Jewish fucking singers out there? Jewish fucking movie stars. You know, Jews run Hollywood. You know, where's all the Jewish actors and actresses at? They should be dominating the screens, right? If the Jews run Hollywood, wouldn't that be the case? Huh. But last time I checked, Brad Pitt was Christian. You know, pretty sure. Pretty sure he's not Jewish. You know, who are the biggest names in Hollywood acting-wise? Oh, they're not Jews? Huh. I thought Jews ran Hollywood. Well, the ones making all the millions of dollars are the actors and the actresses, right? Huh. That was kind of easy to debunk. That's not even science, man. That's just me doing this like a moron that I am.
Holly Horn.
Right? Just thinking.
First they
It
came
only
for
took
the
me 5
socialists,
seconds to
and I did
reason
not
through that.
speak out because I
Kanye
was
couldn't
not
do that in 10
socialist.
years.
Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did
Or
not
I'm sorry,
speak out
Ye
because I
couldn't
was
do that
not
in
a
fucking
trade
20
union.
years. You know, of his hatred for Jews. He couldn't just sit there and think about it for a second. Huh, why aren't there more Jewish rappers? Why is there only one? You know? Oh, Holly, I know, right? No, this is what I told people. I was like, yesterday we spoke about the LGBTQ community and I posted a bunch of tweets about LGBTQ, got very little retweets, got very little views, got very little chat from my audience, right? Today we're talking about anti-Semitism, same thing, but it's just like Holly said in the chat. First they came for the socialists and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist.
Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me and there was no one left to speak for me.
Exactly. And I've known that little proverb my whole life. You learn that when you're a little Jewish kid. You're taught that. I've known that my whole life. And you know what? I remembered it and I brought it with me onto social media. And I'm glad you're bringing it back because it applies directly to Ron DeSantis and what he's doing to the state of Florida. He's singling out groups of people. He's getting rid of them. You know, I tweeted the articles on Twitter this morning that this disgusting garbage. What is this, Truth Here? Why am I on the Truth? I'm on Truth Here. Oh no, I'm at Nays Garden. Oh, that's right. I got the Truth Here banner on Nays Garden. Let me show you some newspaper clippings I put up on Twitter. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this
Holly
shit.
Horn. Governor death sentence.
Look at this right here. That guidance countered the advisory by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services in March that labeled gender-affirming care as crucial to the health and well-being of transgender and non-binary people. Gender-affirming care is also endorsed by major medical associations, including the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American College of Physicians, and the American Medical Association. Now, you're like, well, Nate, why are you telling us that? Well, look what I tweeted before that. 2 Florida medical boards vote to prohibit gender-affirming care for minors. Now, in Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis gets to appoint all these fucking morons. And this is the fucking hate that he puts out there. And he wants to discriminate against people. He doesn't fucking care about you. He doesn't care about anybody. And this is the fucking hate that he puts out there. And this is what he did for the LGBTQ community. And none of y'all wanted to fucking help me yesterday and retweet. You know how many likes these got this morning from you guys? Yeah, 0 likes. Now, there is a retweet. I see a retweet. I wonder who did that. Michael Haskey, thank you. I noticed you didn't like it, Michael. While you were there, you could have liked it too, but thank you for at least the retweet. Michael Haskey's the only one that retweeted my my pro-LGBTQ posts this morning. You know, I don't know if you guys don't want to do it. You don't want to. Maybe you're just too embarrassed to fucking tell me that you don't support LGBTQ rights. You know, I don't know. But if you do, there's the fucking tweets, man. Not being seen, not being retweeted. You guys see my frustration. Jimmy Dore makes a fake sock puppet account, and he gets hundreds of likes on that fake account. Right? That he's using just to put up anti-Semitic bullshit and bolster his own fucking account. Oh, and they don't catch him doing that shit? Twitter doesn't see like, hey, man, you're posting this from the same goddamn IP. You're boosting yourself. And Twitter doesn't fucking punish him for that bullshit. What? He's got a pass. This just, you know, there's so many fucking levels of bullshit here. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm just sick of it all. The thing that bothers me the most, though, is just y'all's lack of participation in my tweets, on the chat, whenever I'm covering shit like this. It scares the fuck out of me. Because it makes me think that you guys don't agree with me on human rights issues. Because you don't like LGBTQ people. You don't like the Jews. Whatever the fuck your problem is. Just speak the fuck out, man. Say how you feel. I'd love to hear from more than just Holly today in the chat. Yeah, I'd love to see some fucking cunts from Rumble not leave the fucking Rumble because they can't handle this kind of fucking rhetoric. You know, and I don't hear fucking Jimmy Dore defending these people. You know, I don't hear him calling out Ron DeSantis. I hear him stroking Ron DeSantis' dick. And still, the chat's got nothing to say. Still not a chat, you guys? No, you can't think of anything to say? Do I scare you? Do I scare you? I gotta stop working out? Is that the problem? Start wearing a shirt? You think I'm gonna reach through the screen or something? Dude, I have an 80-year-old mom. I got a 90-year-old father in the house here with me. I take care of them every day. Are you scared of me? I've got a sweet dog, this pit bull.
Holly Horn.
He loves everybody. He gets along with everybody. He's not a mean dog. You guys see how Rogan is? Because he's mine. I could have made that dog a mean dog. I fucking made him a sweet dog. What is wrong with you people, man? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Who's watching this show right now? You know? What the fuck? Are all your fingers broken? Every single one of you? Just go through this every fucking show with you guys, man. I can't believe there's 13 people watching and not one of you can fucking say anything to me right now. God damn, man. Pathetic. I mean, maybe you're here because you need to be called pathetic. You know, you need a fucking dominatrix or something to beat you up. You got your dicks in your hands? What the fuck? I'm trying to figure you motherfuckers out. I swear, man. Tell me how you feel about LGBTQ. Tell me how you feel about the Jews. That you've heard this rumor, you've heard this rhetoric, you've heard this this narrative, this anti-Semitic fucking bullshit that they run Hollywood. And you believe that shit. Let's talk about it. I'm just going to assume that you all disagree with me. I'm just going to assume that you all fucking disagree with me. As many times as I come on this show and I try to stick up for people's rights, disadvantaged people, people who are discriminated against, people out in the fucking streets. We cover the homeless. We've talked about what's going on with the stupid fucking war. We want to end war. Nobody's got anything to say. I miss the days of fucking Nick Brown and Doc Hollandaise in the chat, fucking talking, saying stuff, making comments. Where the fuck is Jason at? Where the fuck is Josh? Where the fuck is, anybody who used to even talk in this fucking chat? Where are you people? It's a weekend.
Holly Horn. Where's Oracle?
Yeah, where's freaking Oracle when I need him? Somebody, at least he'd make a comment about a toilet or something, but he'd at least say something in the chat. I'm still saying, I can't believe you guys don't have the ability to fucking chat, man. I literally just had to explain to my 80-year-old mom how Robert Downey Jr. did not actually permanently pigment his skin for his role in Tropic Thunder. She's like, how did he fix his skin? And I said to my mom, oh, you're saying that if you're African American, there's something wrong? She was like, no. Busting the chops this morning. I was busting the chops. But hey, shut the fuck up, shitlib liked my tweet. It got 1 like from him, from shut the fuck up, shitlib. 1 retweet. Who retweeted me? Michael Haskey! Michael, thank you, buddy. You're going in and retweeting all my shit. I like that. I wish everybody would do that. Imagine all those retweet numbers going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because you guys would do shit. Oh, God, that'd be awesome. Where the fuck is Big Merc at? I've been making clips, all this great shit. This fantastic content. It's a Saturday, man. Come on. The clocks don't get turned back till fucking tonight, right? Or tomorrow morning. Billy,
Valentine.
God, thank you, Billy.
What's up?
I'm so glad you're here. I've been sitting here screaming at my audience, calling them, basically worthless pieces of shit for not being able to leave a comment in my chat right now. Or to retweet my tweets for the last 2 days about the LGBTQ community. And today we're talking about anti-Semitism. And I'm basically like, you guys got anything to say at all? None of them. Holly has been talking to me. Bad Blue Jaw said hello. And Michael Haskey's been talking. That's it. I've had people in and out, in and out, in and out. Not a single fucking chat, man. So I'm like, I just wish people that actually chatted in my chat would fucking be here so I'd have some people to interact with.
Billy Ballantyne. Sorry. I just woke up. At the crack of 9.
Okay.
Holly Horn. Party of 3.
Party of 3? Yeah. Nay's Garden, Party of 3. Right, Holly? Who was an anti-Semite? All right, who is an anti-Semite?
Holly Horn. That's
Jimmy
it.
Dore is an anti-Semite
Billy Ballantyne.
for retweeting.
If there's just 3 of us, we could get a table on the balcony. I know a guy.
Jimmy Dore is an anti-Semite for retweeting Fiorella's anti-Semitic tweet regarding Hollywood. What a pussy. I spelled anti-Semitic wrong. I always spell that word wrong. It's an I, not an E. Semitic. Anti-Semitic. Jimmy Dore is an anti-Semite for retweeting Fioriella's anti-Semitic tweet regarding Hollywood. What a pussy. Retweeting him so you guys can all see this conversation as it happens. Feel free to jump in and have a conversation, guys, if you,
Billy
you know,
Ballantyne.
want to. Go back
Jimmy
and...
Dore is a lot of things. $5 says he was a bugle boy for Idi Amin.
Bro, I don't know, Billy, how you were so right about Jimmy Dore. Did you find out? Did you hear what happened with Jimmy Dore this morning, bro? Did you hear about his sock puppet account on Twitter? That he was retweeting anti-Semitic bullshit from his fucking sock puppet account? I took a screenshot of that shit. I gotta fucking paste it before I forget to do it. Two Coats, Libtard01. He calls himself Two Coats. He says, wow, Jimmy Dore's haters are getting so lazy they don't even bother to deceptively edit a video to pretend he said something he didn't anymore. Now they just make it up and tweet it. Democrats hate him so much they don't even bother to ask for evidence or even a quote. That's Jimmy Dore referring to himself in the third person from his sock puppet account. Calling himself Jimmy Dore. You know,
That's just weird, man.
Jimmy Dore calling himself Jimmy Dore has got to be the funniest thing you're going to see all day today. And if it's not, then you are a fucking,
Holly Horn.
you are a fucking
Nay, did you see Sean's video
lemming.
about Dore? I think you did.
I like that one. Did you see Sean's video about Dore? Oh yeah. Yeah, he destroyed Jimmy Dore on the whole and all the misinformation.
Talking about yourself in the third person is just weird.
I don't even let other
It is
people
fucking weird,
I
man.
don't even let other people call me by my real name. Do you fucking think I do? You think I refer to myself in my, it's just so,
Billy
I don't want to
Ballantyne.
hear my name.
Nope.
Ugh.
Just woke up. He had a troll account. Not surprising at all.
Right, Billy?
It was his attitude toward you at the beginning. I noticed he treated people like Ron or Graham differently than other followers like you. That's how performers treat audience members. I would know. So I knew he looked at you like part of the peanut gallery. So I instantly hated him.
Wow.
Poor dog.
Billy.
Imagine Jimmy and Donald having a conversation, each talking in third person.
Donald Trump. You know, when I showed my mom Jimmy's tweet and I read it out to her and I said, who's that sound like? Do you know her first response was Donald Trump? I'm like, no, I can't believe you said that. No, it's Jimmy Dore. And she's like, oh. She thought it sounded like Donald Trump. You know, Jimmy Dore's followers, or Jimmy Dore's whatever it was. If Jimmy Dore calling himself Jimmy Dore isn't the funniest thing you've seen today, you truly are a lemming. You know, that's fucking funny. Whether you hate him or love him or whatever, it's funny that Jimmy Dore got caught, you know, referring to himself as Jimmy Dore. That's hilarious in itself. No matter where you reside on this, whether you love him or hate him, it's still funny, right? And if you can't find the humor in that, then, bro, you are so out of touch with reality.
Poor dog. Jimmy on Seinfeld.
I don't understand what you mean by Jimmy on Seinfeld.
Holly Horn. Nay, my cup is the same size. Poor dog. He spoke in third person.
Your cup is the same size. Does your cup have a gold lion on it, though?
Doc Hollandaisy. Morning, Nay. Sorry for my absence. Been working on getting a sit-down restaurant, and I have been super busy, man. It's so good to see you, man.
I was just talking about
Definitely
you.
been missing you.
Doc, I was talking about
Holly
you earlier.
Horn.
Go listen to what I said about you on the show.
Poor dog.
I said I miss the days when I used to come in here and I'd say some things, and my audience, like people like Doc Hollandaisy and people like Nick Brown, would actually
Billy
chat
Valentine.
with me and say things to me.
The clincher was
And then
when
Billy
you had
showed
Steph
up.
on, and she had to force him to come on, and he grabbed his keys and had us a way out of the show. I gotta run. Yeah. Back to the living room.
I didn't even notice that.
Holly Horn. No, it's white porcelain.
I didn't even notice that, Billy. That's pretty harsh, bro. But then again, once again, dude, you were right all along about Jimmy Dore, bro.
Doc
You were right all
Hollandaisy.
along about
That
Jimmy
makes
Dore.
me feel
His
I had a ringing in my ear. LOL.
it was just like a snow job. It didn't go over on you, bro. You know, you weren't conned one bit. But it's not that how he feels about the Jews in particular or Hollywood. It's not that. It's the fact that he didn't have the balls to stand behind his own statement. That's the problem I really have with him. If you don't like Jews or if you don't like whatever the fuck, that's on you. You know, and that's just how the fuck you are. You got to get the fuck over that shit. You got to learn the truth behind the reason why you feel that way. Okay, deal with it on your own. You're not my fucking problem. But when you do something like that, you say something like that, and you hide that it was you that said it, because you know what? You don't have the fucking balls. You know, I lost respect for Jimmy a while back. For other reasons. I still had some respect for him. This doesn't make me lose any more of that respect that I still had for him
Doc
as
Hollandaisy.
you know, a podcaster.
No balls.
But Jesus fucking Christ, it's a whole other level of wow, man. It's like a whole other level of wow. Hey man, I'd still be friends with that motherfucker. I'd still sell him fucking triage oil. I'd give it to him for free still. You know? But at the same time, the motherfucker needs to come clean on his show with his audience. He needs to tell everybody he did that shit. And he needs to apologize to that motherfucker that had to investigate him, because that guy's getting called out by Jimmy's audience like crazy. They're attacking this guy. Oh, you got nothing better to do. All you ever do is talk about Trump, and now Jimmy fucked up, and now and you're just like, dude, why don't you just see this for what it is, man? This guy caught Jimmy slipping. And Jimmy needs to fucking tighten up. What he should do is fucking delete that stupid account. You know, and he should address the fucking whole Jews in Hollywood thing. That would be nice too. You know, consider that. That's a hell of a statement to make, bro. And it is definitely a known anti-Semitic trope. It has been, they've said that for years. People that hate Jews have used that rhetoric over and over and over again. It's factually, provably false. You know? Do you know that someone once said this to me? Don't you guys have, this was on the show a few years ago. Don't you guys have like a fund? Like, so when a Jewish person wants to start a business, they just give them money. And I'm like, where the fuck? I told my mom, I was like, where the fuck did you hear that?
Doc Holland.
And they were like, I can't remember where they had heard it.
I heard that rhetoric.
And I'm like, wow, well, let me know where this fucking magic fund is, man. I'm going to go reclaim my Judaism. I'll be right back. I'm going to go run to the synagogue. Wait right here. I'll be right back. And when I get back, I'm going to be Jewish. Hold on. I got to go make a couple prayers. I got to go do a couple things. Wear a talis, put on a yarmulke. You know what I got to do. I got to go bow down before the freaking Torah. And then I'm going to come back over here. Where's my money? Where's my check? Right. No, there's no secret fund or whatever. Oh, God, it's so funny, though. You know, my father claimed bankruptcy in the 70s. Where the fuck was the fund then, you know? You're saying you thought Jimmy Dore was Jewish. He used to wear a Star of David. You could definitely...
Doc Holland Daisy. That face swap is so good.
You could definitely be Jewish and subscribe to the belief that they run Hollywood. You could. Absolutely. So that's not an excluder. Whether he was or wasn't. Actually, I'm assuming Jimmy Dore is Catholic. He went to Catholic school. He was raised by nuns, I believe. You know, he had like nuns and shit, you know, in his upbringing. He tells stories from Catholic school.
I know Steph is Catholic, just judging by her last name.
Yeah. Well, they celebrate Christmas, and, you know, I'm assuming that he's, you know, Catholic or Christian or something like that. I'm assuming it. I'm pretty sure he had a Catholic upbringing. And he had some issues around that. But, you know, I had issues around my Jewish upbringing too.
Jimmy's Irish/Polish.
Nobody is excluded, bro. Nobody is clean of you know, their upbringing. We're all subject to whatever the fuck we were subjected to. And we didn't have control over that, did we? When we were little kids, you know? So it's hard to hold that against somebody. It's the thing that gets me, man, is the whole Catholicism anti-abortion thing. That thing that drives me crazy. You know, we're worried about politicians going inside our homes and telling us how we live and what the fuck we're allowed to do with our own bodies. What about your fucking religion telling you that? You want your preachers and your priests and your rabbis, coming into your fucking homes and telling you how to fucking live and giving you your personal autonomy. Oh, you're allowed to do this, but you're not allowed to do that. Is that what you fucking want? Is that what you want to subscribe to in this day and age? I think people are waking up to religion. You know, we're all kind of becoming wise to it. You know? While you're getting ready to go Christmas shopping for your kids. I know.
Billy Valentine.
Dust off that Christmas tree.
Just went through his wiki. He's born Irish Catholic.
Boom!
If he went to Catholic school, he'd be an atheist now. It's a rough way to learn.
Am I a goddamn Wikipedia here, guys, or what? I had a feeling he was Catholic. But yes,
poor dog.
Nothing will chase you out of religion faster than a Catholic or a Jewish upbringing. Nothing will run you out of it faster. Dude, if you can't break out of that, then you're indoctrinated. You've got that that mind, that what's the word I'm looking for? That cult fucking you're easily it's not even indoctrinated. You're easily coerced. Just coerced, you know? What was the word you were going to say?
Gullible.
Gullible. You're just a gullible person, you know? That's the word. And what can you do? You got to try to think for your own. You got to try to think for yourself. You got to try to do a little bit of reasoning. You can't just let somebody else do the thinking for you. And that's what religious leaders do. That's what politicians do. They try to do your fucking thinking for you, man. And as soon as you start thinking for yourself and you say, wait, I got a friend down the street. He goes to a different church. He goes to a different synagogue. He goes to a different mosque. He goes to something, he subscribes to a different God. I don't understand that. He was raised that way. I was raised this way. Which way is it, preacher, rabbi, person in the mosque that can help me with this? Whatever religious leader you're asking these questions to. What's the answer? What? No, they've got Jesus. We've got God. They've got, something else. They've got something else. They've got something else. Times 2,000. There's 2,000 different gods out there. So which one is it? Is it the oldest one? Well, why aren't we subscribing to Athena and Mars and the god of the sun? There's the sun god. That's certainly the sun god is the oldest god of all gods. I'm sure people were worshiping the sun before they worshipped anything else. And they were worshiping the moon too. Way before the concept of any other god existed. Oh, the sun is the god. The sun is the thing that makes everything grow. Without the sun, we wouldn't be here. That is our god.
Doc Holland Daisy. Ha ha ha.
Which is it? It's simple reasoning, and your brain's gonna fucking melt. That's exactly what these religious leaders and these politicians are hoping will happen. Is that your brains will melt, and you're too fucking stupid to think for yourselves. Look, man. Go watch some atheists on YouTube. Go watch some debunking videos. Go listen to them have phone conversations with Christians and Catholics and Jews and people from all walks of life that try to call in there and say that their God exists and what they say isn't true and blah, 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 blah. And you'll always hear a coherent response and it'll make total sense to you and you're going to start getting more intelligent and you're going to start thinking for yourself more. But get off your fucking asses, man, and start learning some shit. The lack of responses that I got, and this was before the last 20 minutes or so, on this show today, from people just sitting there listening and not participating in the chat when it's so important that you participate in the chat, tells me that I'm not doing my job with my audience at all, man. I am a complete fucking failure. And it's too bad because I got good content for you guys. I make a lot of sense, and I'm just trying to put love. I know it's tough love, but I'm trying to put love out there. I'm trying to tell you not to hate other people. Not especially based on your differences, whatever they may be. Whatever they may be. It's too colorful in here. What's with all the color? Psst. I don't like it. Let's go black and white. Old-timey. Old-timey. No, it's too much. We go like this. And we're gonna turn this down and like that to hen. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit too. This will make me calm down.
Why mine?
Like.
I used to be hardcore atheist, but more agnostic now.
Like someone puts a goddamn light in your face and they're questioning you. That's what I was feeling like. I was being questioned at Guantanamo Bay. That's how I felt. You guys want to see outside a little bit? Pretty, huh? Pretty, pretty yard outside. It's so pretty. It's so pretty outside. So it was raining this morning when I woke up. I took the dog out and it rained on me. And it's just this light rain. And the doggy kind of didn't like it that much, but did what he had to do. And then we stayed out in the rain for a little bit while longer, which was nice. It was just very pleasant.
Doc Holland
In
Daisy.
Florida, a rain feels so nice.
Great vibe, bro.
Just this light little drizzle. Great view. Oh yeah, man. It's the sun. It's like I gotta. No sign shall be given. Somebody's not understands, like looking at what I'm saying, going what? So maybe
Why
they're trying
mine?
to understand what I said.
Send some rain to Cal brother.
I would if I could, bro. You know, this is something we've talked about on this show, so let's just go ahead and get into it right now. I've recommended that we start a pipeline from Florida to California, and we fork it off at you know, Colorado and New Mexico and Nevada, you know, and we give, you know, even the Mississippi, you know, we could start refilling these tributaries with all of the water that we get here, because this is what happens to the water in Florida. Okay, we have all of this rain, okay, feet and feet of rain, and it goes down into the creeks, which drain into the streams, which go into the rivers, that go out into the intercoastals, which go out into the ocean. And then this clear, clean rainwater, drinking water, it gets turned into salt water, right? We have so much water available in Florida, and we're all just a bunch of fucking idiots. You know, 'cause nobody wants to watch my show and listen to me or try anything that I've ever said. I put out a bill to end police brutality. People would be alive today that, you know, if there were people that would have been, their lives would have been spared from fucking protests had they listened to me and done what I recommended years ago.
Doc Holland Daisy.
Build a stop,
I love
end
that
police
idea.
brutality.
You make a lot sense, bro.
Thank you, Doc.
Why mine? Would make sense to do.
Right? Why mine? Thank you. Yes, it would make sense. I've got all of these great ideas, but like I said, no one wants to watch this show or implement anything that I ever say. And what am I going to do? I can't even get people that I've had on this show as guests to have me on their show as a guest. They've never asked me on. You know, and to try to promote any of the things that I'm talking about, I go and listen to their shows. They're not talking about any of this shit. You know, and they're not recommending anything that I'm recommending. So, when I hear one of those recommendations come out, I get all excited about it. I'm like, hey, man, this is something I've been talking about for so long. You know, it's like all these people getting banned off of Twitter, losing their YouTube channels and all that shit. And I was like, man, I was talking about that forever. And nobody paid attention to me. I tried to warn everybody about it. How many different things?
Into that.
You know, talking about the way that the cannabis community was bastardized by the cannabis industry. You know, and it happened in California, and it was going to happen in Florida, and it's happening in Florida right now. Nobody's listening to that shit either.
It's just not as profitable as fuels.
I looked into that. They haven't done it because of money. Apparently, it doesn't return as much money as it would cost to build, so they don't do it. Google's answer is why we don't have water pipelines. It's just not as profitable as fuels. Wow. As my mother likes to say, that's her favorite thing now. Wow. We're not talking about profit, see? All these motherfuckers are talking about profit. We're talking about survival, man. Imagine we could refill the Mississippi River with the rain from fucking Florida. We're such idiots. Go look at the St. Johns River. You guys ever seen it? Here, watch this. Let me show you.
Doc Holland Daisy. Well. Why mine? Too much greed in this country/world.
All right, you guys, take a little tour. Take a little tour of the St. Johns River.
Journey to the Atlantic Ocean from the broad floodplains of West Vero Beach.
Yeah, this is beautiful Florida.
In the world that flows north. It is steep.
This river flows to the north.
Why mine? Agree.
Peoples, the Spanish and the French. The entire length of the river
is designated an American Heritage River. It is from this storied river
Look at all that water.
River Water Management District draws its name.
You need water in California. You need water in the Mississippi River.
As we take you on a journey from its headwaters to its mouth in May,
Holly Horn.
just north of Jacksonville.
Look at how
Nice.
flooded everything is.
Scenery and
Look at how flooded everything is.
We'll look at the human impacts on the St. Johns River and what's being done to protect the river for future generations.
Oh, yeah. You're not going to give this water to anybody. You're going to let it go right out into the ocean.
Headwaters, where the district and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers completed one of the largest and most ambitious flood control and marsh restoration
Flood.
projects in the world.
They're having flood issues. Understand what that means. There's too much water in fucking Florida.
To create a project that
God, it's so fucking frustrating. Oh, we're the Army Corps of Engineers. We're going to fix it. We're going to build all this instead of just shipping the water to the Mississippi. God, you're idiots.
Reclaim and restore tens of thousands of acres of historic floodplain. So this project is really a model in its time of how
Poor dog.
we should do, especially
That's a lot of fresh
flood
water.
protection projects.
The Upper Basin Project includes more than 100 miles of flood protective levees, 8 major gated spillway structures, and at least 15 smaller water control structures, culverts, and weirs. During flood conditions, the project may contain enough water to cover an 86 square mile area with 10 feet of water. The Upper Basin Project also revitalizes the river's headwaters.
The environmental benefits of this project are tremendous, with the creation of the water management areas and the marsh conservation areas. We've seen a dramatic increase in waterfall populations. Benthic invertebrates have come back. We see increased numbers of threatened and endangered species.
Much of Florida may have been tamed, but the St. Johns River still offers the promise of unbridled adventure, of enchanting scenery, and maybe a hint of danger as it widens at places with names like Hell in Blazes or Puzzle Lake. Experience the St. Johns River firsthand, and you'll understand why the dedicated staff of the St. Johns River Water Management District are passionate about preserving and protecting it.
So, that, you guys, is all the water coming from all over Florida, from the springs, from the rain and the runoff, going out into the St. Johns River and then flowing out into the ocean every fucking day. And I don't know if they told you how many gallons go out of that, but letting it go out into the ocean instead of pumping it over to the rest of the United States that needs water, we're idiots. I say this all the time. We're fucking vermin. We're rodents. And we act like it. We have everything we need right here to fix most of our problems, and we just refuse to do it. We don't address the issues. We just watch it get worse and worse. You know why? Because we keep electing morons. So, Florida's got a $33 billion surplus of funds. What are they doing with it? Why aren't they building a pipeline to help people in the rest of the country? Oh, because it's for Florida. It's for Florida. Oh, we're in a state. Oh, there's a line there, and there's a name on the state. Oh, it's Florida. So, we're only going to help Floridians. What? It's like
Why not?
nationalism on a local level.
Thanks for sharing that.
And what do you call that? Statism? States' rights? We're idiots. Well, that water belongs in Florida. That's our water. Huh? Is that what you sound like? I see the solutions. They're all right there. I'm not a fucking genius. It's just basic stuff. So if you guys, you want to help, you want to get my voice out there, you could go to Twitter, you could retweet my tweets. I'm at Nay's Garden on Twitter, if you forgot. I'm over there, I'm tweeting every day. I'm tweeting the shit out of goddamn Twitter, as much as I possibly can.
Doc Hollandaise.
So come on over. You made a clip?
Bro.
Really? I want to see it.
I want to smoke.
I want to smoke. MK Hellfire 23 followed me. Following back. What? Twitch streamer just followed me? Nice. Thank you. Who is that? I know who that is. TK. Oh, followed by TK Holy Water. I recognize that name. All right, I'm ready.
Doc Holland
Me
Daisy.
too, bro.
Okay.
Let's smoke.
No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, fella. Cheers, everybody.
Poor dog. Cheers. Doc Holland Daisy. Cheers. Why mine? Cheers. Doc Holland Daisy. How is the Beazle?
He's doing great. Where is this clip? Did you send it to Atnay's Garden, bro? See it. I don't see a clip, brother.
Stephen running. Good morning.
Doc, I don't see it, buddy. Did you not send it to Atnay's Garden?
Doc Holland Daisy. Oh man. Truthier news.
Okay, just read.
Marilyn Whitkind Snyder.
And you know, I should see that.
I agree with every freaking thing you said. Morons, and it's not getting better.
Marilyn, thank you. Oh my God, I don't know who you are, but thank you, Marilyn Whitkind Snyder. Thank you so much. Wow. I appreciate that. Yeah, just if you could, I mean, what's stupid here is if I follow both you and Truth here, I should have seen it come right up.
Marilyn Whitkind
Flood.
Snyder.
They're having flood
You're
issues.
so welcome.
Understand what that means? There's too much water in fucking Florida.
Create a project that...
God, it's so fucking frustrating. Oh, we're the Army Corps of Engineers. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna build all this instead of just shipping the water to the Mississippi. God, you're idiots. Flood. They're having flood issues. Understand what that means? There's too much water. Man, that is hard to watch, bro. Thank you. Thank you. That is hard to watch. Holy shit, man. Look at all that fuck. It's a perfect demonstration.
Stephen running. Mississippi is dry.
Mississippi is running low. See, I know, right? Man, they're going to have a problem because the Mississippi is used for trade, for shipping food and goods. And I'm telling you, man, we can't let the Mississippi dry up. We're going to have such problems. We've got the answers, man, but we're not working. We're not even working to fix them, you know? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. I love that. Oh my God. Oh my God, I love that meme. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. That's so funny. I love that video where they're all talking about social media and she puts up pictures on the wall of all of her friends. She's like, I've got all my friends on my wall. She's like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You guys remember that? Oh, God. What was he responding to? Jimmy Dore is an anti-Semite for retweeting Fiorella's anti-Semitic tweet regarding Hollywood. What a pussy. He says, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. No, it's exactly how it works, bro. And I'm going to explain to you right now. You guys make a clip of this and send this over to @WDeerman. War Deer Entertainment Extra Bulla. Send this over to him, okay? He says that's not how any of this works. I'm going to tell him how it works, okay? When you're too embarrassed and too much of a pussy to say that you think that the Jews control Hollywood, that you retweet somebody else saying it, not even your own fucking words. Oh, yeah, from a fake account, right? To make a statement that you don't have the balls to stand behind yourself, you are a pussy. You know, and if you're asking me that you're saying that he's not an anti-Semite for doing it, then why retweet the garbage from a fake account? Why widen the range of Fioria Isabella's anti-Semitism if you're going to claim that Jimmy Dore's not an anti-Semite for retweeting her from a fake account? Then what exactly was Jimmy Dore's intention? Would be my question. If Jimmy Dore's intention wasn't to further anti-Semitism through a retweet, then what was his intention? It's really simple. His intention was to further fucking anti-Semitism, man. Obviously, that's why you retweet that without a statement, you know, debunking it or saying you refute this or that this is somehow bad. No, a retweet basically is your, you know, unless you're alerting all of your audience to the fact that Fioria Isabella is a anti-Semite and you just want everyone to see it. Well, why wouldn't you retweet that from Jimmy_Dore account? You know? It's exactly how it works. And the fact that he does it from a fake account is just shows how spineless Jimmy Dore is. War Deer Entertainment, my friend, point on the doll where Jimmy hurt your feet.
Get more tweets to back up
Dude,
story.
put a shirt on and shut the fuck up, okay? He's watching live. Hey, man, I'm glad you listened to me, and now you know. Now you heard everything that I wanted you to hear. And no, I'm not going to put a shirt on because it's fucking hot. I'm in Florida. Be nice. You know, why do you got to be a prick? I'm trying to be your fucking friend. You know, we can't just speak like friends to each other. I can't talk to you like I talk to one of my friends. That's all I'm doing. I mean, if you want to go, you know, instead of asking me where on the doll Jimmy hurt my fifis, which is cute, why don't you try to take me point for point on what I just said? I'm here. You're there. You could come in my chat or you could tweet at me on that tweet that you just sent me. So tweet at me, bro. Take me point for point. Is Jimmy not a pussy for doing what he did? Is he not spineless for doing what he did? Because I'll debate that point with you first, and then I'll go on to the next one. Jimmy scared to call out the Jews from his Jimmy_Dore account? He's never done it before. Billy, you know, we've actually had someone accuse Jimmy Dore being an anti-Semite or something. And my response was at the time was, oh, no, he's not. I've watched him way more than you have. And I'm telling you, I've never heard him say a single thing that would count as anti-Semitism. Not at all. In fact, I would assume that Kurt Metzger is Jewish. I'm just assuming that Kurt Metzger is Jewish. You know, why would an anti-Semite have a Jewish comedian on every fucking show with him? Doesn't make sense. Right? That would be my argument. Well, then when you go ahead and you tweet out something that says, the Jews run Hollywood, well, that's an anti-Semitic trope. And if Jimmy doesn't know that, he needs to fucking learn about it. He needs to understand that. He also needs to understand it's not true. So, you know, why don't you show me on the doll where I hurt your fifis, WD? You know? Come back with a point. Instead of telling me to put a shirt on. If you can avoid the personal attacks. You know, I don't wear a shirt because it's uncomfortable. I don't want to sit here and sweat while I do this show. Number two, I started working out a couple of years ago, and I've improved my body image, and I've got a lot more self-confidence. And if that helps somebody else out there that's watching, fantastic. If it encourages them to get healthy and start working out and exercising, fantastic. I try not to push it on people. But, you know,
I think you
Go
I
ahead.
think you heard his fifis because you don't have a shirt on. And he's sitting there with his bloated fucking guts and fat
I don't know.
rolling
Maybe
out of,
I don't know. Maybe he's not like that. I don't know who he. I don't know what he looks like. So I can't. I think he's the guy. I think he's the guy that used to have this crazy beard. I think if that's the guy.
Billy Ballantyne. I bet if your nipples were Catholic, he'd be fine with it.
He used to have a beard. Now he's just recently cut it off, I think. Yeah, that's the guy. He's a kind of crazy looking dude. But he's way crazier because he had a crazy fucking mustache over his beard. And he cut all that off. Let me tell you something, bro. Good move. Good move. Oh, you didn't need all that shit. You looked crazy with that shit. Way crazier than me with my stupid little beard. I mean, your
Cassie.
shit was like...
Good morning.
His shit was like out in front. Does war deer even smoke? Probably not. Whatever. Go kill a deer, dude. Go have war with a deer. War deer. What kind of scope you using, Beth? You know he's got some fucking ARs. All right, let's go. Are we ready? It's,
I'm packing.
all right.
I saw you put your... I'm
Newfoundland
singing
420.
so. Behind.
We can't let the Mississippi dry up. What the fuck was that on my phone? I'm getting messages on my phone.
It will soon no longer be Mississippi. It will be missed the chance to save a lake.
To help you see notifications that are most important to you, you'll just get highlights from Ben Shader. Would you like to keep all notifications? What is that? Wow, bro. Holy shit, man. So somebody got on Facebook, sent me a text just now and said, dude, look what Facebook is doing. When I'm going through my feed, a fucking banner pops up under your name and says I'm only going to get partial
Doc
notifications
Hollandaisy.
from you.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he showed me a screenshot
Billy
of it.
Ballantyne. Used to be Mississippi, now it's Mr. Thirsty. Missing his sippies.
Look at this shit. There's a picture of it. To help you see notifications that are most important to you, you'll just get highlights from Ben Shader. Would you like to keep all notifications?
Well, at least it gave you an option.
Rob
Fuck
Mulligan.
them, dude. I'm
FB is
fucking on there
definitely
every
targeting you.
day. I'm putting up videos 3 times a day. And these motherfuckers are subverting my feed. It's just fuck off.
Oh, I know, but at least they gave an option instead of.
But then I wonder
fucking
why
switch
people
to
aren't-
highlight, you know.
And
Rob
I wonder why
Mulligan.
people aren't getting notifications.
I clicked keep all.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Instead of clicking OK. Because you might just click OK and not realize what you're doing, you know? Unreal. Robert, cheers. Billy, cheers. Cyber, cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Docky, Hollandaisy, Cassie. Cheers, everybody. Top of the hour? What were we smoking? I can't remember. Was I waiting for you? For Newfoundland? No, we smoked that, right? I can't remember. Cheers. Too much talking, not enough smoking.
Billy Ballantyne. Yes, I get that every day. Zuck is saying this guy posts a lot. Do you really want all this shit? I keep all and they still turn M off. Doc Hollandaisy. Cheers.
It's funny, you talk about Hollywood and the music industry. And I had a guy that worked for me for years, you know. And he's a good guy, Jeff. He's in a band, and they were called Milka, and they were great, man. They were fucking great. They had something really snappy, you know? Really. And it's raining. It's raining, man. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yes. Well, this guy that I was renting my studio from, okay? He was my landlord. He enticed Milka into a contract, right? Totally fucking ripped them off. He totally ripped them off, lied to them, fucking cheated them, and fucked them over. Music industry, big studio, where Britney Spears recorded, where the Backstreet Boys recorded, where Dexter Redding, Otis Redding's son, worked out of. Plenty of huge named acts went through that studio, including Aqua Teen Hunger Force. We recorded there, right? That guy, not Jewish. Just saying, not Jewish. Not the only time I've seen a guy that wasn't Jewish rip somebody off in the entertainment industry. So if you want to say that there's shadiness going on or whatever, fine. But you gotta look at all the fucking, that's anecdotal as fuck. I got 2 instances. Anecdotal, it's me. I've seen it. But when you start looking around, you notice it's just a fucking shady ass business. You know? And there's like that motherfucker who was Jewish that was raping all of those stars in
Billy
Hollywood.
Valentine.
That motherfucker was Jewish.
When are you gonna pick that ginormous pineapple?
There's a bad one. You know, so they're not all fucking absolved of what they're guilty of. But you'll find plenty of guilt everywhere. You can't just peg it down to one religion or one race or one group of people. So for Jimmy Dore to do that shit, it's subversive as fuck. He's doing it from a sock puppet account, you know. He's not having the balls to stand behind how he obviously feels about something, you know, and be public about it. And then he's using that account to literally try to drum up people to support him when he says something, you know. So funny. I would encourage all of you to go to Twitter and go follow that account. Go look through the account. He's picked up over 200 followers on that account today. So I'm sure he's going to get a lot more. He's got to probably get into the thousands here pretty soon on that account. I can't wait to hear how he's going to address this on his show. But it's shitlib01, I believe, with a Bernie Sanders, avatar. Libtard. I'm sorry, I said shitlib01. My bad. It's at libtard01. And you know, it's a 01. So it's I'm going to give it to you guys in the chat. And I want all of you to go over there and read through all of the tweets and realize that every single one of those tweets came from fucking Jimmy Dore himself. And go through and read all of them. And I just wonder how he's going to
Billy Ballantyne.
approach
I
his
found
audience.
a liar that needs to be canceled. He's posing as an animal scientist on TikTok and Instagram. I know he's a liar by listening to him. Says things like, I can buy a tiger for 100 grand tomorrow. Ahem, a tiger costs $3,000.
Oh, it looks like Two Coats is a huge Jimmy Dore fan. Hey, you guys, I got an idea. Let's all go through this Twitter feed together. All right? Check this out. This is kind of interesting. I was looking at it and I realized, dude, we could be talking about this. Look at this. Oh, great. Okay, so here's the account. He calls himself Two Coats. Like 2 coats of paint. At libtard01, right? Joined, now this is the crazy part. Joined January 2016. 16, 17, 18, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So in January, he will have had this account for 8 years. Now, let's follow this account and let's turn on notifications for it. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've followed it. Let's go through some of these tweets now. Here he's attacked Nina Turner over something, which is, something that we all do. This is the retweet that we discussed from Fioria Isabella. Fiorella Isabel.
Billy
Fiorella
Valentine.
Isabel. Fiorella
Bet
Isabel.
his name is Two Coats cause he has 2 accounts below it before you find his true identity. Ha 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 ha, I know.
Hollywood and their liberal media aren't mad at Ye for actual anti-Semitism. They have no problem supporting Ukrainian Nazis. They're mad that he said some harsh, long-known truths about who runs Hollywood and entertainment, how they run it, and that one of their own just exposed this. So that was the tweet that Jimmy Dore retweeted from this account. Here's the retweet. Forever remembered on this live stream, all over the internet, including Rumble, which I'm sure will never go away. Okay, and then this one was from September 27th. Jimmy Dore tweeted as himself. Well, in the third person. Wow, Jimmy Dore's haters are getting so lazy they don't even bother to deceptively edit a video to pretend he said something he didn't anymore. Now they just make it up and tweet it. Democrats hate him so much, they don't even bother to ask for evidence or even a quote. And then he retweeted this. I wrote this for The Guardian 2014 when the coup junta in Kyiv declared war on its Russian-speaking population in the Donbass.
Good morning, Nay.
I guess Jimmy didn't have the balls to tweet that as Jimmy Dore. Hey, Andrew. I don't know why. He should have. And then he didn't have the balls to retweet this from Jimmy_Dore. I went on the Hill and got a very conservative audience to cheer for a communist debunking imperialist rhetoric. I told you guys elite academia means little to nothing. Elite academia is just capitalist brainwashing. So Jimmy didn't want to tweet that from his normal account. Then he retweeted from Allie Beth Stuckey, where she was replying to Chris Hayes, and she said, "You're right. Much more compassionate to shove them onto buses and planes in the middle of the night and ship them to random cities like the Biden admin did for months." So this is a pro-Ron DeSantis tweet. Jimmy Dore has been accused of being pro-Ron DeSantis from me for months now. I literally have a Truth or Your News video up on it. It basically pegs him to Ron DeSantis. And here he is retweeting pro-Ron DeSantis rhetoric, because that's exactly what this is, from his sock puppet account, September 15th. So, interesting retweet from Jimmy_Dore from his other account. Here we go. This is the one, guys. This is the one right here. This is it. Look at this. Two Coats retweeted, handing out bumper stickers and getting petitions signed at Jimmy Dore show in Tulsa. Free Assange. He seems to be a heck of a Jimmy Dore fan, doesn't he? This guy, Two Coats. He's retweeting a tweet from somebody that's handing out bumper stickers and getting petitions signed at a Jimmy Dore show to free Assange. Huh. So this person's definitely a fan of Jimmy Dore, right?
Billy Ballantyne.
Here's a retweet of his own show.
Jimmy Dore is doing live shows.
I don't know. As soon as he goes live, I'm there, bro. He retweeted someone
Big
calling him
Merc
right wing.
83.
He retweeted
Good morning.
Caitlin Johnstone.
Stephen Running. Sycophant otherwise.
He retweeted Black in the Empire. These are people he normally retweets from the Jimmy_Dore account. So it's interesting that he chooses certain tweets to not affiliate with Jimmy_Dore. You know, it's interesting. This was to Nina Turner.
Billy Ballantyne. No, I mean, is he playing live venues?
Yes, he plays live venues. Yes, he's live all the time, bro. You are neoliberal, to Nina Turner. With a retweet of Kim Iverson, who is and she is a right-winger, for sure, this one. She's a freak. So this guy was replying to Nina Turner. He was using this really to go after Nina Turner a lot. It's interesting. He retweeted Rand Paul saying, I'll just leave this here. It goes about, this is around the...
Andrew Hay. Are we next week to impeach
This is
Biden?
anti-rhetoric that Jimmy Dore didn't want to affiliate with his channel. So you can see where Jimmy Dore really resides on that whole thing. You know, there's no doubt where he is. I mean, having this account and doing stuff like this, he's exposed himself, you know. Are we voting
Holly
next week
Horn.
to impeach Biden now? Just curious.
Yes,
Andrew, hey,
Kim
on
Iverson is a right-wing self-hating Vietnamese.
What's the impeachable charge, Andrew? Let me know what that is first. Great spirits
Billy
always
Ballantyne.
encountered violent opposition.
Holy shit.
From mediocre.
A disgruntled leftist is gonna attack him. For sure. If he keeps going on stage right now. Unless he's paying for security, and not using the building security. That's fucking ignorant times 10. Andrew Hay. The impeachment of Biden being stupid.
This is an interesting one. This is Cenk calling out a bunch of people for appearing on Fox News.
Holly
with
Horn.
Tucker Carlson.
Aaron should leave gray zone.
And Jimmy didn't want to tweet this from his account. That's interesting. Huh. This is a really interesting tweet right here. And Jimmy retweeted this one because it's controversial and it deals basically with difference in shit libs and independents, basically. And Unholy Roman's mentioned in it. Versus, it looks like versus Jordan Sheridan. Yeah. Yeah, I get this. Actually, I agree. I agree with this right here. You know? And I'm surprised that Jimmy Dore didn't retweet this as Jimmy Dore. Why wouldn't he retweet this as Jimmy Dore, man? You know? I wonder if he engaged in the tweet. Jordan Sheridan did. Holy shit. Okay. But did not include Jimmy Dore as the sock puppet Jimmy Dore. So that's interesting. Wow. Don't bother me, Cat. Not right now. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Holly Horn. Jordan/status coup called out Jimmy Dore. Now Revolutionary Blackout Network is trashing them.
Well, I don't like Jordan Sheridan, so I would side with RBN. You know, the whole thing about him with the sexual assault and the rape of the woman that worked for him, it would have been a lot easier for me to come to terms with where Jordan Sheridan was in all of that if he hadn't gone after Tim Black, who was trying to interview the victim. If he hadn't gotten his lawyers to contact Tim Black and threaten him if he was going to air that interview. So when you're innocent on something and somebody's out there talking shit about you, whatever, you got to let them just talk shit about you. You know, when you're guilty, yeah, you don't want people
Holly
to
Horn.
hear.
Ha, nay.
You don't want people to hear that narrative.
Holly Horn. Jen.
You know, I'm not going to victim shame, Holly, and I hope you're not either. I'm not here to name names. I'm here to say she just was going to go on to a podcast and talk about it, and he had his lawyers contact Tim Black and threaten him if he had her on his podcast. Now, why would Jordan Sheridan have his lawyers do that? You know? So that's Jordan Sheridan losing. And I've seen all of his work. I still watch it. He works hard. I agree. I like what he did with Donna Brazil. I've seen all of his on the street shit. I see him getting people's faces. I know he's a fucking pitbull, but at the same time, he's a stupid little fucking whore alcoholic
Holly whore.
bitch.
Understood, nay.
You know, and he raped somebody. So, you know. You lose a little credibility. You lose a lot of credibility with me. You know, once you've been accused of sexual assault. And when Jimmy Dore,
Scum.
got accused of sexual assault by Anna, I laughed and I laughed and I laughed and I laughed. And to this day, I still will take Jimmy Dore's and Steph's word and Ron Placone's word over anybody at TYT. They're all a bunch of fucking idiots over there. And she's a big, pathetic fucking liar. So she, you know, I remember that whole situation. And, you know, Jimmy Dore, the sexual assaulter. No, I'm not buying that one. Even with all this other, even with the sock puppet bullshit. I gotta keep it real, man. I'm keeping it real. Musk voted for Obama, donates massively to ACLU, now this. Yet it's called right wing because he supports free speech. Is he defending, yeah, he's defending Elon Musk here, I believe. And so is Jimmy Dore. By retweeting this. Tesla will pay travel costs for staff seeking abortion services. Seems like a good thing. Yeah, so, yeah, this makes total sense. Jimmy Dore doesn't want to retweet anything with the Russian, is considered Russian propaganda. And so he did this from this account. Now this account serves a purpose at this point because people were getting shut down for speaking about Russia in a positive way.
Holly Horn.
This was talking about the censorship of Russians.
Ick.
I know, right? Holly, like I said, you and I come to the same conclusions about like everything. Yeah, this is interesting. Robert Reich. Huh. Because I hate Robert Reich, but, you know, what Elon is doing is just opening up something that, you know, he's opening up a wound that America doesn't need, you know, opened. And it's just, he's exposing what's out there. And it's, you know, for people like my mom, you know, just because she sees this, and it's just heartbreaking for people like that, you know. You know how ugly some people are. Shitlib Films presents The Right Wingers starring Glenn Greenwald. Okay. 2 minutes.
Kind of a significant philosophical shift.
Wait.
The power to do things like order people to stay in their homes and to shut down businesses and to quarantine and to close.
I get it. I see. Oh, wow, look, it's a tweet from Jimmy Dore. I was wondering when we were finally going to get to one. This was on April 3rd. He was tweeting at someone named Misty Lanou, who was replying to him, who was replying to Jimmy Dore. He said, I have horrific migraines, so when he said, please don't go in there with an aggressive scent, I completely understood. If you have ever had a migraine triggered by an aggressive scent, you would too. Hashtag migraines, hashtag pain. That was what Misty said to Jimmy about having migraines triggered by scent. Now, I don't know what Jimmy had said before this, but his response from his other account is, wow, do you not fart in public? Average adult farts 13 to 20 times a day. Are you triggering migraines in other people 13 to 20 times a day, or don't you fart? They got 0 likes, 0 retweets. She was responding. Dude, am I blocked by Jimmy Dore? Oh! Yes! Yes! I love you too, Jimmy. Wow, gotta call my mother. Oh my God.
Billy Ballantyne. Well, ha 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 ha.
That is fucking funny.
Holly Horn. I see you're hurt, ha.
Yeah, I'm so hurt. I got to call my mother to console me.
Holly Horn. You made it.
I wonder if Jimmy knows how many sock puppet accounts I have. Oh, man. Come on now. Come on now. I couldn't get Mumsy on the phone. God, she's gonna love that. Oh, right, she's in the synagogue. What am I thinking? God, I hope I got her in trouble.
Billy Ballantyne. I bet he thought you stopped selling triage oil to just him. Bet you've been blocked for some time. Doc Hollandaisy. Ha 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 ha.
Billy, I didn't stop selling him triage oil. Last time he wanted some, I gave him double. And it wasn't that long ago. It was right before I left for Florida.
You got under his skin. Holly Horn.
Dude.
Oops, nay.
It's such a compliment. It's such a compliment. And he knows it. He brags about getting blocked on Twitter by people all the time, dude. Oh my God. I'm just so glad that he understands how people like me feel about that, about what he does. You know, and I can't wait for him to go live and address this to his audience. You know, he's got a lot of people to answer to. And this is basically fucking inexcusable bullshit. So I can't believe, I'm just like, you're unable to view this. I'm like, tell me, I'm just in my mind, I'm like, tell me it's Jimmy Dore. Because I'm like, she's at Jimmy Dore. She's at Jimmy Dore. I'm like, tell me it's Jimmy Dore. Tell me it's Jimmy Dore. And I click on it and boom! Oh, so hey man, hey Jimmy, you better go over to your sock account and block me over there too, brother. Because I still got access to your sock account, homie. And you know if you block me on that right now, you know my audience is going to be like, boom! Dead to rights. Right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, buddy.
Smoke a bong hit to celebrate.
Dude, let's smoke a bong hit to celebrate. Dude, I sent Jimmy bong hits. Fucking A, bro. Unbelievable.
What a pussy, man.
It's okay, dude. You know,
it's just a fucking.
He's embarrassed.
What do you call it?
He's embarrassed because he got caught. You know, if that wasn't him, he wouldn't have blocked me just now. This wouldn't matter. Yeah. He'd be laughing about it. He'd do a live show about it and be like, yeah, guess what? Somebody accused me of having a sock puppet account. It's not true. That wasn't me. There's no evidence it's me, blah, 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 or whatever. That's okay. I look forward to seeing that, Jimmy. I'll be there. I will be there at your show on YouTube, one of my 24 channels, watching you live, brother. I look forward to it.
I'm gonna tweet him a good one and screenshot it for you.
I might even host you live on my show like I've done many times when you go live, Jimmy. You don't know how many times I've rebroadcasted your show when you're live on my YouTube channels. So that I've given you hundreds, if not thousands of views extra to the millions that you've had. I know to you it's just a drop in the bucket, but how many of your other audience members do that for you? So just remember, I'll be there, and I look forward to what your response is going to be. I stopped watching you a while back, bro. I kind of, lost interest in you. But every once in a while, I'll see something on YouTube that you put out there that I want to hear your opinion on. What Kurt has to say, what your beautiful wife has to say. But you know what? At the same time, You owe your audience an apology, man, and that doesn't change anything. You still owe your audience an apology. So you can keep me blocked on Twitter. That's cool. Thank you for the wonderful compliment. It's, you've responded to me before. on Twitter. You've responded to me negatively twice. As many times as me and my audience have tweeted my content at you and asked for some kind of a retweet or a like or something from you, you never gave me any. You know, and you claim that you don't look at your Twitter feed, that you don't interact in the Twitter or whatever. You don't read comments. Why the fuck did you block me if you don't read your fucking comments, bro? I guess you were reading something.
Why have a Twitter if you don't want to engage with your fucking audience, man?
You know, if you think I'm lying, you know, so you'd correct me if I'm wrong, man, because I'm not fans of the people that called you out. And we could go into that too. Go ahead, Cyber.
No, I was just, I kind of forgot it. Why fucking have a Twitter if you don't want to engage with people who fucking see and read your tweets? I guess he probably want to use it as a fucking platform to get his opinion out. But anyway, to fucking disregard, if it's probably not true. A lot of people say they don't read comments and they fucking read comments, you know. But I just find it fucking weird that you want to be on a platform and state your opinion, but you don't want to have anything to do with people responding to your opinion or commenting on your opinion, you know? That's fucking weird.
Steven running. Guess you made too much sense.
It's not me. Cheers, Iceman.
Ice.
No law regarding cannabis, everybody. Iceman's here. Cheers. Cheers, Cyber. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good fucking bomb next to it.
Ooh. Man, I must be Jimmy Dore's biggest fucking nightmare. Holy shit. That's why he's never interacted with me. Because I probably called him out on something years ago, and he saw it. And at that point, he was like, that dude's on the fucking list. That dude's done. You know? No matter what I said or did from that point, he was like, yeah, we'll keep getting the triage oil from him because I love it. But I'm not going to promote him. I'm not going to fucking like anything that he tweets. I'm not going to interact with him on the show or anything like that. I don't want to know anything about this guy. Blah, blah, blah. I get it. I totally get it. I'm sure it was something that I was correct about that really got to him. You know, it could have been anything, but I'm sure it's when you're right about something that really pisses people off, you know? That's when you really get a reaction out of somebody. It's like when Tim Black wanted to interview that woman, and all of a sudden lawyers are contacting Tim Black from Jordan Sheridan's team saying, "Yeah, we're gonna sue you if you put this up on the internet, blah blah blah," and threatening him if he puts up, you know, anything she says, and they were calling it slanderous or whatever. You're not looking too good at that point. So shall we keep going here? Let's see what else we got. So this was actually a response. What happened here? Where am I? This says tweet. Oh, this is the tweet that started the whole thing. This is what I saw. And look, this is what's funny. This guy, the Humanist Report, I fucking hate that guy. That dude, yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. But you know what? I saw this tweet for some reason.
Billy Ballantyne. Check Truthier's inbox to see my response to Jimmy.
Oh, shit. Okay, bro. I will next time I'm over there on Truthier. I'm at Nays Garden right now. So what this tweet said was, case closed. At Matt Binder has officially proven that Jimmy Dore has pathetically been using a burner account at libtard01 to defend himself. How embarrassing. Now, this guy, Humanist Report, gets attacked by Jimmy all the time, and by me all the time. I don't like that guy. I never liked that guy. When he first came out, I didn't like him. I just, there's some people I like, and there's some people I don't like. I didn't like that guy. They just say, I don't like your face, whatever the fuck. I just didn't like the guy. It's funny, So I've always just not liked him. And, well, come to find out, he actually said something I was kind of interested in. And I might, have to agree with something he said, right? So, shut the fuck up, shitlib, noticed that and laughed at me. He's like, you're defending humanist, dude. And I'm like, well, what he said isn't correct. I mean, did you watch the video?
We'll save Shabibo for tomorrow. Matt Binder has a follow-up investigation.
Did you watch this video?
On Jimmy Dore's alleged sock puppet account, libtard01. Still up there? Still up, Binder?
It's still up, and I will say after this, it'll be very hard to use the word alleged in all this.
Wow. We have a two-part. We have a part two.
Part two, yeah. Quick recap. So I posted something criticizing Jimmy Dore last week. About 2 days later, a little bit less than 2 days later, I get a reply from a 55-follower account. The first person to defend Jimmy Dore on that tweet in the replies. And immediately after this 55-follower account tweets this Jimmy Dore defense, Jimmy Dore retweets it. Now, Jimmy Dore did not follow this account. Jimmy Dore, there was no search terms, like the term Jimmy Dore was not in my tweet. I just called him Dore. The replier just called him Jimmy. Also, there, yes, I know.
And also, it was 2 days old, and it was retweeted right away.
Yeah. Everything just added up, but people still argue that it's a possibility, and I agreed. I said alleged. I said it would have been a huge coincidence, but there's a chance that Jimmy Dore could have fallen on this tweet from me just as a replier defended him and he retweeted it. Totally a possibility. But then I dug into it some more. Some of my viewers looked into things. We gathered our evidence and I presented it. And I have a pretty slam dunk case now. I feel very comfortable saying that either this is Jimmy Dore or this is someone who literally is with Jimmy Dore 24/7. So feel free to play that clip. Now you can start at 1:30 because I just gave the recap.
Great.
Two big pieces of evidence here. One is multiple parts, and one is very simple, and we'll seal the deal. Here we go. Look at this tweet from Jimmy Dore. It is a 2017 tweet from Jimmy Dore that includes a screenshot of his mobile phone, his iPhone. And he did not crop this screenshot, so it shows the full screen. And in this screenshot, you can see, if you look in the upper left-hand side of that screenshot,
no way,
it says his phone is connected to the Verizon network. That's the mobile service provider he uses. Now, if you go over to this at libtard01 tweet, he also uses Verizon. Look in the upper left-hand corner. This is also a screenshot from at libtard01 of his entire mobile phone screen. Matt, come on. Verizon's one of the major 3-4 mobile carriers. Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile. The odds of it being of two people using Verizon, of course. Yes, I agree. Let me continue, though. Jimmy Dore, in another tweet, takes another full screenshot of his smartphone, his iPhone. And the mobile service provider he's using is VZW Wi-Fi. That is, I looked it up, a Verizon wireless Wi-Fi service when you want to use your Wi-Fi to make phone calls, when you don't want to use like your minutes or whatever. Use the towers, the cell towers. You can use your wireless device to make the phone calls. I bring you to a libtard01 tweet, including a screenshot of his full phone screen, also using VZW Wi-Fi.
And an iPhone, baby.
All right. Oh, it's better. A little bit closer here. Not everyone uses VZW Wi-Fi, but it's still a Verizon service. And it's one of the most popular, if not the most popular wireless carrier in the United States of America. Okay, let's continue. Jimmy Dore went to Italy in September 2018. Here's a tweet from September 24th, 2018. He's using Vodafone IT, an Italian wireless carrier. Vodafone IT. A day later, on September 25th, 2018,
this doesn't prove nothing.
at libtard01, tweets a screenshot that shows his wireless carrier is Vodafone IT.
That's a coincidence.
There are one of two things happening here at this point. This Jimmy Dore fan is such a big Jimmy Dore fan. I mean, we already know he lives in the U.S. He uses Verizon and the Verizon wireless Wi-Fi service, just like Jimmy Dore does when he lives he's in the U.S. This guy is either such a big Jimmy Dore fan that he quickly also went to Italy, took a trip to Italy, so he can be in the same country as Jimmy Dore. Or this is a crazy coincidence. Now maybe someone's going to argue, all right, Matt, the Jimmy Dore tweet was on September 24th when he was using Vodafone IT, and libtard01 was on the 25th. Where's the proof that Jimmy Dore didn't go back home to the U.S.? Where's the proof his trip to Italy didn't end on September 24th? Well, here's Jimmy Dore in video form with his wife, trying out some pizza pie in Sorrento, Italy, just a few days after libtard01's tweet.
And you can tell by the hat, not an imposter.
September 28th. To further this, and this is like, okay, I don't know how to make this any, like, this is crazy to me that people would argue something more here. But just in case, maybe libtard01 is actually an Italian who was visiting the U.S. when he made those first tweets with the Verizon network, and he actually regularly uses Vodafone IT for his Italian wireless carrier. Well, Jimmy Dore, for some reason, I don't know why, also while he was in Italy, used TIM, another Italian wireless service provider. Maybe for different regions in Italy, you have to use Vodafone IT or TIM,
Billy
depending
Valentine.
on where you are. Also
Jimmy
tweeting
and his stupid
using
Jimmy Caps.
TIM, the
He
wireless
looks like a
carrier
bottle of
from
novelty
Italy.
tequila.
At libtard01, also using this same secondary Italian wireless carrier.
So now you can skip to 7:55 for the final bit of evidence. 7 minutes 55 seconds.
This is like, I don't even know what I was expecting, Bender, but this has exceeded my expectations just in terms of how obvious this shit is. And I mean, this account,
real crimes.
You really should. You could be a private eye. You could do it on the side.
Jimmy Caps, right?
libtard01 is still active. I just want people to know.
He actually stopped. Whoever libtard01
It looks like a flaccid penis.
Responded to a majority report tweet today.
There's a fake libtard01 now. You have to look at their follower account. The original one that has 300 something followers now.
I got
the one that's run by Jimmy Dore and or his partner stopped miraculously tweeting after my first expose.
Yeah, the Nina Turner one was the last one.
But play at 7 minutes 55 seconds for this, and this is going to be the slam dunk. This is case closed. It's Jimmy Dore.
It's going to be all over the
his
internet,
partner.
which is great. It should be.
Includes a screenshot.
He's got to
When you look
answer
here,
to this.
This is at libtard01's account. He's got a screenshot here. Scrolling down the screenshot, I want you all to pay attention to this part right here. This little black semicircle at the bottom.
Over the past 6 months.
Oh my God! That's in the video.
All these food processing plants that have been catching on fire.
And it's the freaking
Dutch farmers in the Netherlands protesting.
Classic.
The Epic Times. They're a total right-wing publication.
Look, I'll show you my account. I'm logged into my account. Here's at libtard01's account. And when I want to reply to him, if I choose to reply to this tweet,
Let's see that story.
you'll see right there is my avatar. And this is where I could reply. Look. Hello, everyone. See, that's where I would reply. Right next to my avatar. Now, libtard01 over here, he took a screenshot of himself logged into his Twitter account, and he posted it. You see that little black semicircle? That yellow line at the top?
Where have I seen that before?
I want to remind you what libtard01's profile picture is. It's this Bernie painting here. That's definitely not. Look at that little bottom right there. You see that? That little semicircle with the yellow line. It's hard to see because it's far. And you see little white, looks like the top of white letters, right? I want to quickly go to Jimmy Dore's Twitter account. I'm going to once again show you the screenshot libtard01 took. What does that look like there to you? What does that look like there to you? Look at it.
Oh my God! Enhance! 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 Boom!
I mean, that's
Case
it.
closed.
libtard01. That's it. You can stop the clip. That's it. Jimmy Dore, whoever Jimmy Dore's partner is.
All right, we figured it out. Man, that's... I just... Case closed. Like, beyond a reasonable doubt,
Valentine.
you would win in a court of law.
Wow. Smart guy.
Beyond a reasonable doubt, you would win in a court of law. I just want Jimmy to answer to it. That's all, man. He owes his audience, and his audience is sadly blinded by their loyalty to him, as I was for a long time.
Doc Hollandaise.
I understand he's a very
It lines up, man.
magnetic character, you know. He draws people to him, and then, you know, they
Probably
kind of
gonna ignore it, man.
they do, bro. When you go through the comments of the people defending, now that you've seen all this, right? Now you go through and you start reading the comments. Here, check this out. Great research. You're truly doing the Lord's work. It really is pathetic that you were obsessed with him. So I said the sellout. And then Joe's like, damn, imagine defending Mike, you know, that guy, that dude who did the original. And I was like, imagine defending an
Billy
anti-Semite.
I said some crushing shit to him. He'll love it. Especially from some random dude.
Oh shit, Billy, crazy. Who's an anti-Semite? Show replies. Jimmy Dore's an
Hollywood.
anti-Semite for retweeting Fioria's
cult.
anti-Semitic tweet regarding Hollywood. What a pussy. That's why he doesn't do it from his main fucking account. And then this guy gave me this meme. So, that was good. Now there's this.
Doc Hollandaise.
There's a whole bunch more.
New clip up.
Oh, really? Thank you. Thank you so much. A new clip, bro? You doing clips, bro? Doing clips, bro? Where you at, Jimmy? 12 minutes ago? You owe your audience an apology, man, and that doesn't change anything. You still owe your audience an apology. So you can keep me blocked on Twitter. That's cool. Thank you for the wonderful compliment. It's, you've responded to me before on Twitter. You've responded to me negatively
Doc Holland
twice.
Daisy.
As many times
Clip.
as me and my audience have tweeted my content at you and asked for some kind of a retweet or a like or something from you, you never gave me any. And you claim that you don't look at your Twitter feed, that you don't interact in the Twitter or whatever, you don't read comments. Why the fuck did you block me if you don't read your fucking comments, bro? I guess you were reading something. You owe your audience an apology, man, and that doesn't change anything. You still owe your audience an apology. So you can keep me blocked.
That's funny, dude.
Okay, so that's a good clip. There's more, there's the responses. This should lead us there. Should be able to follow this back. Okay, so yeah, here's the responses, man. You guys got to hear these responses. Now remember, the guy's name is Mike, the guy that put this tweet up. Humanist Report's name is Mike, like Figueroa, Figueiredo or something, All right, so this guy says, Mike, given your content for the last few years, I'm shocked you know what embarrassment is. That's pretty funny. I said, I do. It's making a fake Twitter account to support yourself when you already have the entire world watching you. What a cuck.
Yeah.
Pumpkin Spice Dealer says, I don't even have anything funny to say, I'll be honest. There was a time I had immense respect for JD, and so did many other progressives and leftists. His fall from grace has been miserable to witness. I said, followed, you get it. War Deer said, you've tweeted some dumb shit, but this is by far the dumbest thing I've seen. You've devolved into weekly world news territory. You, Matt Binder, and the whole Majority Report crew are just sad. I pity you because this is pathetic. You are now officially Bat Boy. Congrats. I don't want to give you guys a freaking seizure, but I'll say this about that. They're just, that one guy's just retweeting what the other people basically put up, He didn't investigate Jimmy. And it's just like me doing a retweet on it. You know what my response was? Tell me your butt hurt without telling me your butt hurt. Moped Jones says, the irony here is you haters make Jimmy trend almost every day, and yeah, it looks suspicious, but it's hardly concrete proof. I don't care enough to pretend this is important. I said, I definitely want Jimmy Dore trending so everyone can see what a cuck he is. That's why I used his name, Jimmy Dore. I'm trying to get it to trend. No sign shall be given says, great research. You're truly doing the Lord's work. It really is pathetic that you are this obsessed with him, said the sellout. I said, thanks for the heads up. Now I can follow Jimmy on his alt account at libtard01. Oh my God, that's killing me. Jimmy is the best. I said, you should use more exclamation points if you really want us to think this didn't hurt your feelings.
Holly Horn. War Deer is a doorknob.
Yeah, War Deer's funny. With that War Deer. Just that name alone. Someone said investigative reporting, and I said Jimmy Dore should try it sometime. Glad to see you guys are doing hard-hitting investigative journalism, and I said, hit you pretty hard, I see. A few days before part 1 came out, I'd actually noticed seeing that account named Libtard on many of Jimmy's retweets. The name caught my eye, and I thought that it must be one of his very best friends because the name appeared so often. So this story didn't surprise me at all. And then this Jordan replied, Ugh. And then this person said, also sharing, Jews run Hollywood propaganda, apparently. And there's the Fioria Isabella tweet. And that's the first time I saw it, was when I was going through this Twitter right here. And I saw that. And I was like, whoa, Jimmy Dore retweeted that from his fake account. I'm like, that's fucking... That says a lot, you know? But Jimmy has subscribed to a lot of, narrative that is inaccurate and hateful. And hurtful. And unfortunately, this is just more of that. And that's sad. So, Fioria Isabella is fucking sad too. You guys can ever stay alert during one of her fucking podcasts. I didn't have Dore pulling a Molyneux on my 2022 bingo card. And then somebody responded, when did Dore pretend to be a woman, or are you stretching this comparison beyond the breaking point? Then someone said, what's a burner account? And I said, an account usually strictly made for trolling anonymously. But Jimmy was using it to fucking promote himself, which was crazy, I said, account usually strictly used, It's not what he's using his for. I mean, he's using it to be anonymous for sure, but he's doing more than trolling. He's trying to promote himself. Someone said, what a narcissist. How embarrassing. I wonder if he feels ashamed deep down inside. Show replies, doubtful. And then someone else said, dabbling with anti-Semitism now, or that might be the same person. I can't remember. Then this person with the Ukraine, this is funny, says, I'm out of the loop. Who is this person and how is it related to Jimmy Dore? And someone said, shut the fuck up, you Nazi-supporting hack. You literally have the new Nazi flag in your bio. So I said, I agree with her, but you are right about her Nazi flag. I'll follow both of you. You guys like that? And I followed both of them. See that? Wow, what a lonely life. Guess Matt Binder can't get any chicks even being rich, so he combs the internet for Jimmy Dore burner accounts. Lol, what a loser. You guys, it's funny was how he found it. It was because he had put up a post and then he had seen this account interacting basically with the Jimmy Dore account. And it was kind of obvious to him. Down to the priest. If it wasn't so fucking obvious, he wouldn't have started looking into it and then found all that, the proof that led him to, his conclusion was correct. And me getting blocked on Twitter by Jimmy Dore just proves it even more. That this is true. So, whatever. Someone's like, at shut the fuck up shitlib2, which is our friend Joe, said to him, this is what people like him are focusing on instead of trying to pressure the squad. Jordan says, it's truly pathetic on a level only a shitlib can achieve, all the while pretending to be principled. Joe says, these fucks probably have all burner accounts as well. And then Jordan says, not a doubt in my mind about it. Yeah, but are they promoting themselves? I mean, with millions of followers already? There's no need to do it. He's got plenty of support. He only needs to wait 5 minutes for someone to see one of his tweets and start supporting what he says. It's crazy that he does that. He's that impatient. That is a narcissistic quality, man. Single biggest proof before this video for me was that Jimmy hadn't railed on Matt about this yet. Jimmy Dore doesn't even think about Matt. No one does. following Jimmy's burner account now. Cheers. So even his followers are admitting that they realize this is a fake account that Jimmy's using. Someone's like, then unfollow them. This guy says, I wanted to make a joke post sort of, but not really, implying that it was you posting on a burner account. But I know that no matter how badly I did it or how obviously it was only a joke, someone would pretend to take it seriously. This person says, oh man, that's hilarious. I'm on my way over to Libtard right now to say hello to Jimmy. That's what I did. I went over there. I'm like, hi, Jimmy Dore. And someone else is just like, ha, 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 clown. Emma Vigilant using a disgusting ableist slur. I didn't catch it. Did anybody catch it? Didn't catch it. Wow, incredible investigative journalism. You can submit for a Pulitzer here. Jimmy Dore is a comedian, and guess what? He's actually kind of funny. I imagine you would not have liked Andy Kaufman pretending to be Tony Clifton either. Number one, this is me responding. Jimmy Dore isn't pretending. Number two, this was not for comedy. Number three, he retweets hate speech from that account.
Billy Ballantyne. I mean, when you think about it, a Catholic cross itself is anti-Semitic, and a Star of David is anti-clerical. Religion was doomed from the start. It's just monetized separatism.
Guy's arguing with me about hate speech. He's got 7 followers, poor dude. Here you go, dude. There's a retweet for you. So I'm just interacting with people saying he's retweeting anti-Semitic posts. You left that one off. Obviously, using burner accounts in this way is lame, but what else? I said he uses BS sources and hacks on with no pushback. Yeah, there's more, right, Billy? Billy's like, yeah, hey, you forgot to say he colors his hair, bro. Tell me he colors his hair. I'm a burner account members. So many people spent their time attacking me. Oh my God, what a pathetic loser. I'm referring to you for focusing on a podcaster's burner account while fanboying for neo-imperialist funding World War III as hundreds of millions of us suffer from lacking resources. It's almost like you're complete irrelevant to anything important. You know, that's actually a really good post. But at the same time, it doesn't take away from what Jimmy did, you know? We can have fun for a day, you know? I said, can't we have fun for just one day, pal? You know, this is fucking fun. I'm sitting here just having such a blast. I've been live for almost 3 hours. Are you kidding me, man? I don't want it to end. Oh, God, yeah. Vodafone's used all over Europe. Whatever. This person was in Europe when Jimmy Dore was in Europe. This person was in the United States when Jimmy Dore was in the United States. I mean, it's just one more fact, you know, that ties Jimmy to this account. That and the fact that it's worded just like the way Jimmy speaks. That and the fact that every single thing that person puts up is in defense of Jimmy. None of them attack Jimmy on anything. That's interesting, too. No criticism of Jimmy from that account whatsoever. Definitely retweeting people that Jimmy retweets that Jimmy doesn't want to retweet from his main account. We went through it. You know, Jimmy, don't be mad at me, dude. You're the one that did it.
Doc Hollandaise.
I'm just showing everyone what you did.
Hashtag keep it open.
Thank you, Doc Hollandaise. Keep us in the same bullshit. This tweet is from an account. This tweet is from an account I blocked. Huh. The toxic leftist. You cracked the case. Oh, no, wait. Dog shit. Yeah. I disagree with him. Huh. Oh. I wonder what I blocked him over. He really thinks making himself look more like a liberal tool is a burn on JD. It's, God, dude's it's exposing Jimmy Dore. It's got nothing to do with him. It's not about whether you take the dude seriously or not. I think it's more about what Jimmy did and the evidence that's there supporting what this guy accused Jimmy of doing. These people, I mean, this isn't, to me, it's not even worth getting into this anymore because people are so far up in their feelings, and I just wanted you to see that. You can't get clarity when people are just blinded by what's just been shown to them, and all they want to do is attack the messenger, which is what Jimmy Dore just did to me. So, yay. Feels pretty good. And I'll let Jimmy know that I probably have 6 other Twitter accounts that all follow him. So he might want to go through his followers and try to find those if he doesn't want me to see any of his other tweets. Okay, I am out of here, you guys. I hope you had fun. You guys take care. I love you guys. We got lots of people watching too. Look at this, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 people. There's 21 people here. You guys are awesome. I love it. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you found it interesting. You know, it's disappointing for me because, you know, I was always a big fan of Jimmy Dore, so it's not easy to do, you know. I know it's not going to help me, and it's not why I do it, you know.
Great show.
I know I'm just going to lose friends.
Holly Horn.
You know.
Take care, Nay.
I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bitcoin just hit 21,300. It's pretty exciting. Got some really good Chinese to eat for lunch, man. I'm really excited about
Doc
that.
Hollandaise.
Orange chicken.
Take care, brother.
Got that fucking bourbon chicken, spare ribs, fucking the rice. I got the egg rolls. I got the fucking the spring rolls. I got the fortune cookie. I got it all. It's still raining outside. It's beautiful. Yes, rain. Rain on all my plants. Eventually,
Doc Hollandaise.
I want to see these things
MMMH good stuff.
popping out of the ground here.
Stephen running. Thank you, appreciate you.
Thank you, Steve Running. I can't wait.
Edwin Sparks. Peace out.
Hey, Edwin. Peace out to you too, brother. Look, man, I'm just going to say this. I'm assuming that by all of you guys still being here that you felt like me talking about Jimmy Dore was something you wanted to hear. And I think that you felt like it was worthy of news in the podcaster world, which is where I am and where a lot of you are. You know, I want to put this back up on the screen. I want you to see this because I was leaving and I read this and I want you to see what this person, Jen, said. She said, "This is what you find noteworthy with all the problems in the world. This is what Matt has been spending more than a second of his life considering. Oh my God, what total dorks." So we're all getting called, you know, you guys are getting called dorks. I'm getting called a dork because someone who I used to have a lot of respect for has been caught doing something that you won't even see a fucking child do. And it's shocking, it's appalling, it hurts my feelings, you know. And I just want to tell you, once I found some of the garbage that he was retweeting from that account, I like to know who my fucking heroes are. You know, never find out who your heroes are. Never meet your heroes,
Stephen
they
Runner.
say. Jimmy Dore
Glad
says
you showed
that.
what a grifter he is.
Never meet your heroes. Well, I tell them never meet Jimmy Dore, because I've gotten close enough to it and I don't like what I've seen, man. You know? I wish he would listen to reason more often than Robert F. fucking Kennedy, Robert F. fucking Kennedy Jr. Or what, are we trying to smoke?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think you want to smoke.
Yeah, I didn't want to, but I hear my boy coughing and it makes me want to smoke. It's a response, reaction, reflex reaction I have, like a doggy dog, a Pavlov. It's like I'm salivating over a bong rip. Pavlov's theory of relativity.
Last bong rip.
Relativity.
I'm gotten so used to you don't want to smoke when you close your show down, so I just went for it.
I know. I know.
I'm almost back to.
All right.
Billy
Oh, I
Valentine.
say also.
Hashtag keep it up in old blonde.
I'm gonna address what that woman said.
Doc Hollandaisy. Packing it up now.
I'm back.
Okay, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, Cyber. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
It's 7:10. Cheers, Iceman.
Cheers, Ice. Cheers, brother. Ice, nay. Cheers, everybody. Ice, nay.
Doc Hollandaisy. Cheers.
That was good.
Everybody just calm down. Just calm down. Check this out. You know, when somebody commands an audience of 1 million people on social media, they should have a responsibility to that audience. Jimmy Dore has displayed
Absolutely.
time and again that he doesn't honor and cherish that bond that he should have with his audience. He has let them down time and time again. He's given horrible advice. He's had horrible people on his show that he's given no pushback to. And then come to find out that he's got something like this going on. It's newsworthy. Okay? That's all I'm saying. It's newsworthy. It's worth covering. And Jimmy Dore can clear his own name. He has the platform to do it. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to do it. This is my guess. He's going to ignore it and act like it never happened
100%.
and hope that it goes away. Because it's true. So, you know, it's just, it goes to whether or not you can trust somebody. You know, can I trust you? Can I trust you that when you're telling me something that you've vetted it yourself? Because my life is literally on the line, or the life of my child might be on the line, or the life of my elderly father or grandparent might be on the line. You know, somebody who has a compromised immune system. There's a lot of people like that out there, Jimmy, and you didn't consider that. It's just too bad, man. You know, I agreed with you on the fucking mandates thing. I agreed with you on that shit. But when it came to personal responsibility, man, you just you missed the boat.
He didn't even fucking try to get on the boat.
He's got a whole army of people. He could have fucking commanded them. You know? He could have really given some really good information. And helped a lot of people. He could have helped save lives. He did the exact opposite and commended people like Joe Rogan and Ron DeSantis. And wow, I just saw a report on YouTube. God, where did I see it? And the guy said, I'm pretty sure I've got this, man. And at the very beginning, he talks about the 4 states like that have the worst, the highest death rates. And Florida, per capita, is worse than California. And which is saying a lot. There's a lot more density in California. So, it just shows that mentality of being fooled by Ron DeSantis and the way he lied about, misrepresented the numbers, what was coming out of the state. Jimmy was lied to about it, never retracted it. Joe Rogan was lied to about it, never retracted it. Tim Pool was lied to about it, never fucking retracted it. They all went to Florida, right? They all pretended like it was such a great place. And they all commended Ron DeSantis and his leadership. Go look at the numbers. That's all I'm saying. Man, if I could pull up YouTube, and if it was a video I was just watching recently, man, I'm hoping it was. I'm going to go to my library and just see it, because I can't remember where I was watching this at. Oh, is this it? Police dog bites cop for attacking teenager. It's fucking awesome. Great video.
Yeah, that is awesome, man.
Ugh. It's funny how quick that cop let go of that dude when the dog bites him. I don't see it, man. But it was some kind of a news article, and it talked about the death rates. Oh, I don't think this was it.
We can begin this hour with the legacy of COVID. We're talking
this
about
is it.
the loss
This
of
is
life,
it.
also the lockdowns and how it could influence the midterm elections. And we focused in on the state of Florida, which on the one hand had the 12th highest death rate in the country. 382 fatalities for every 100,000 people, according to the CDC. That is more than other big states like California and New York.
There it is. So, you know, wonderful Ron DeSantis' state didn't do that good when the numbers really came out, when he was done subverting the numbers and the truth came out. And that's what I was trying to tell Joe Rogan, Jimmy Dore, Tim Pool. We were tweeting at them. They ignored that shit. I was right. Jimmy Dore was a fucking liar. Joe Rogan was a fucking liar. Tim Pool was a fucking liar. because they were being lied to, but they were relaying lies from Ron DeSantis, from fake information. And I'm in the state and I'm looking at it, I'm seeing the news articles and shit, and I'm like, well, dude, this is what's really going on here. And if you guys want to ignore me all you want, fucking go ahead. You don't care about your fucking audiences. Joe Rogan doesn't care about his audience. Jimmy Dore doesn't give a fuck about his audience. And Tim Pool definitely doesn't give a fuck about his audience. So, I love you guys. I care about you guys. And I try to tell you that this is the truth right here. This is the truth right here. This is what's really going on. But, freedom and no masks and blah, 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 blah. And it's all the rage. It's all the rage until it's your fucking mother or your father, your child, your loved one, your neighbor, your friend, you. Right? Don't let these motherfuckers make you forget what the fuck is going on right now. It's like they're living in... it reminds me of the Roaring '20s, that the whole goddamn economy was about to collapse, and everybody was out spending money and dancing and fucking twirling their fucking pearls. Everyone's ignoring. It's like that movie, Don't Look Up. Everyone just wants to fucking not look up. Don't look up. You might see fucking reality. I found this plant that is so easy to transplant. You don't even need scissors. It's the red plant. It's behind the water fountain, and it had roots coming off the little stems. So I just took the stem and broke it. They break right off. And I got all these stalks. I went and I transplanted them into a flower box in the front of the house. It's going to be beautiful. It's all going to be this red, beautiful plant overflowing from that flower box. Oh, it's going to be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to probably plant some more of that in the other flower boxes, too. We've got brick flower boxes built into the home on the front of the house.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's fucking pimp-tastic. I took some pictures, and when I was taking pictures, I wasn't taking pictures of the flower. I was taking pictures of some flooding. So I don't know if the flower boxes got into the picture. Let me see. Yes. You could totally see the flower box under the window, bruh.
Billy Valentine. I've never had to use scissors.
Wait. Hold
Scissors on the other hand.
Because wait, I'm going to pause it. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Oh, bro, you could see the plants that I put in there. So, bruh. Check out my flower box, bruh. It's got my plants in there, bruh.
Oh, nice. I see that.
That's under... See, what's on the other side of that window is my truck sitting in the garage.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but that's the flower box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those on the front of the home that I'm aware of. There might be more. Those brick ones built in. And they've all got the pretty red and green plants coming out. I've gone in there and done all the weeding. And I've pruned back the plants, and they've all come back real pretty. And yeah, I got to put some more stuff in there. I'm really enjoying the work. But this was actually a video of the flooding that we were experiencing. So you can see we have flooding going on. We had this fixed this morning on this morning's show. So my buddy Elio came out and fixed this for us. The water level's gone down since I turned it off. Right there. See the water?
Oh, damn. That's a lot of water, man.
Yeah.
It's all sinking back into the ground, but once it sinks back into the ground, I'm going to turn it back on again.
Every night, it's every other night that we run the sprinklers, that much water's been pouring out of our system, doing nothing but just sinking into the ground, going out into the creek, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Crazy. But man, our water bill's gonna come down now. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Mom's gonna be like, wow, this is way different. This is even cheaper than before you got here, I bet. They're telling how long that pipe was cracked for. It was just fucking cracked in half. He showed it to me. Pretty outside. All right, I got to end this show because it's 3 hours, 13 minutes. It's way too long. I will see you guys later. But in the meantime, you know, Twitter at Nate's Garden. Come on over, check it out. I'm having a blast over there and getting blocked by Jimmy Dore. So come check it out. Love you guys. Take care. Bye now. Thank you for watching, everybody.